Welcome to Popcorn Planet.
Morning, everybody. Well, actually, it's afternoon. Afternoon, everybody. Sorry for my delay. I got so invested watching JB, who I guess is encroaching on my time. No, I'm just kidding. He had Gabby's parents on, and I was watching. I know a lot of you guys are watching. We were talking about it on Telegram, and I was like, I'm just going to wait till he's done. And then when he was done, I had an error. It wasn't as quick as I wanted. So thanks for your patience. I was late on purpose today because I knew we were all paying attention to that fantastic interview, which we'll talk about, as well as some other things, Astroworld updates. I'm going to try and take some calls today. Promised it yesterday. Tuesdays and Fridays seem like good days to do it. Oh my gosh, and MMs, you just did something. I'm so amazed. Look what she just did. MMs just upgraded to the next level. That's right. What is that? What does she get? Well, she just gets to be the next level. Isn't that cool? Don't some of you want to be the next level? So I updated my membership tiers. We'll talk about that today as well. Finally sort of updated what there is. And we are going to do a members-only stream tomorrow. Tomorrow, we're going to be doing a members-only stream. I'm going to explain more, so stay tuned. Lots more to tell you guys as we wait and get people in the building. But MM's, bravo! That's level 2! She just went to level 2. Boom! Because she's like, level 1's not enough support for Popcorn Planet. No, I'm going next level! And you just went next level. I got to work on some new audio cues. So when you guys step up to the next level, it's like, oh yeah, baby, we got the next level support. Figured that might inspire, and we're gonna work on some other perks and things to be there. But I like to try. If you're a member, it's already, I don't know, it's not the cheapest, but if you're already a member, I like to try and give you everything. But obviously the scales increase based on how intense you guys want to be with your support. But for real, your support keeps us going. So thanks to everybody who's done that. MMs, I love you as a part of this community. So thank you so much for doing it. And then Kirsty stepped up as a Popcorn Planeteer. No issues with level 1. Level 1 is serious respect as well. So thank you so much for dropping that in, Kirsty. And Sheila, of course, everyone thinks I'm cute. No one. They better. Throw a 1 in the chat. Ray, throw my ego. I want cute. Oh, that was stupid. See, but that made me that did it, right? Did that deserve the 1? It's good day today, better day today. Hope you guys are all feeling good, having a wonderful day, etc. And thank you for that compliment, and thank you MMs, and thank you to our latest member. Welcome to the community, Christy. Awesome to have you guys here. All right, we got lots more to talk about. Want to just chill with you guys. Get to it all. They're all the ones. Yeah, it's always on a delay. Yeah. Will's like, no, Andy, I will not. Oh, there it is. Thank you. I don't want rage. I want cute. I want us all to be cute and I want respect. I want kindness. I want empathy. I want you all to have a good time safely. Yes. That's my new mantra on this show. I want civil fun. Yes. You're there. Robin saying I'm a good-looking nerdy man. Is that a compliment? I'll take it. Thank you. I mean, with all this junk behind me, I think that's more than fair. Speaking of nerdy, well, I'm gonna save that video. All right, as we're getting people in, thank you guys so much. The way this show works always is we're live. It's Andy time until I get a staff to actually help me to make sure I'm on time. Will be Andy time, so you guys are getting used to it. Don't be offended, please. It's just me trying to get everything going, and I'm trying to get the video up before. The way the schedule works is a little quick before we get to the main topic. I try to get a video out every morning around 11 o'clock. One video every day, standalone, daily video, just to give you something. It helps to fuel the channel, search development, etc. Try to get like a main topic out around 11 in the morning is what I'm trying at my time. And then I try to go live around 12:30 is what my goal is. And we're live. And then we hang out for, 2-3 hours on the weekdays. And then I try to get at least one more clipped video or another video at the end. So, at least 3, unless some other breaking news happens and things change. But that's the plan. And so the live show is a little bit of a fluid show. And if you're catching this, you're like, well, what about Nike? What about Travis? We're a live show. And usually what I do is at the end of the show, sometimes the processing messed up. I'm sorry, yesterday's show didn't go up as quickly as it was supposed to. It's going to go up. They'll all be up. But I promise within the day, you'll get it up. And then usually I trim the main event that's in the headline to make this show be a standalone video later. And then members, you guys get the full replays along with so many other benefits, which you can see here. I got to, redo my membership thing because now you'll see new terms and I'm going to work on that. I'm working on an intro video when I get back. But this week I'm a little crazy again because I am going to see my parents for the holidays. I'm going to be out in Arizona, leaving Thursday night. So I'm banking some stuff, and thanks to Alicia, Puff, and Gene, and everybody else in the mods and a headline group who are helping me organize. I know Steph's dealing with her own family stuff, and so much love to Steph, and thanks to Alicia and Puff stepping up to help me gather. We're trying to basically bank some content that's coming this week, and I know a lot of you want me to talk about the Summer Wells case. Well, guess what? Friday, while I'm out, we will be premiering. It'll be a premiere, so that way you guys can all meet and talk, chat, super chat, whatever you want, support. I'm going to go through the Summer Wells case in a True Crime 101, coming back, that series. So, True Crime 101, do I have it still here? Yes! True Crime 101 Summer Wells will debut this Friday on the channel. We were going to do it earlier, but I need content to bank while I'm on this break with my family for the holidays. Instead of going on Thanksgiving, I'm going before Thanksgiving because that's when I have my son this year, and so we're all going to go see my parents pre-Thanksgiving festivities, and then I'll be around Thanksgiving the rest of those a little bit. I mean, I'm taking time to be with my family here too, but lots in store, and then I'm banking some fun stuff. We're also doing a new segment. We're doing a new segment that'll be coming and debuting while I'm gone, so lots more coming and lots more we're taping, so thanks to everybody for supporting the channel and being here. All right, so that's how this will work, and that's how the show works, and I've delayed long enough. I appreciate all you guys being here, and I know we're late, and I know there's not the most news today, so we'll just get into what I found today, and then we'll hang out and talk. So lots more coming. Appreciate all you guys looking at some of the chat. Yeah, cool, nice comments from some people from Arizona. Yeah, what's up, Arizona? Yeah, we're going to Tucson, just I don't know, kind of the middle of nowhere. But hey, it works. That's where they are. We'll be there. They're happy. I'm happy. Excited to go there. Yeah, always be COVID. I'm always COVID safe. Always wear mask up and careful, and we're all vaxxed and all that stuff. So no worries there. Can we chat if it's not live? You can chat if it's not live. If it's a premiere, as we do the premiere, it'll give you a heads up, a warning, and then you guys will be able to chat like it's live. So yeah, you'll be able to chat. So make sure you come back and check it out. Shout out to Will Morris, my main king mod, the king mod. Everyone bow down to the amazing Will Morris. See him in the chat. So good to see you, sir. Gigi's here as well. Brittany. Well, I was trying to cue you, Brittany, because
it's Brittany, bitch.
Yeah, you get the Brittany drop, Brittany. Awesome, our own Brittany. Brittany T. And thanks to all the mods and everything, all the amazing work you guys do. And all you wonderful people watching, you guys are the lifeblood of this channel. Thank you so much. And look, 300 Sniper lives in Tucson. Maybe you'll run into me. If you see me, be like, oh my God, I want a selfie. Just don't like jump all over me. But yeah, hit me up. And just be respectful. And hopefully I did. It happened at when we were at the Chicago. A fan did saw my mask, my Popcorn Planet mask. I was like, oh my God. And I was like, hey, I'm still like not used to it. I used to do it more often, but thanks to all you guys who find me, just be respectful. But yeah, I'm always down to say hi and take a selfie. So thanks to the people who have done that and tuned in. All right, let's get to it, shall we? So, Megan says, I need to do that drop. It's Andy, bitch. Did that work? Do you like that? Alrighty, so pinned comment, there you go. You guys can send it over if you want to support. Thank you to everybody who already became a member today, and so cool, you guys. And thanks to MM's taking it next level. Woo, 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 woo. All right, so today though, here's the news. So Gabby's parents talked to JB, which was, I'll share my thoughts, and we'll do a little recap of what happened there for what we saw. And if you didn't watch my video earlier, which I implore you to go check out that rant.
My shows, I be so turned, man. Like.
It's another level with Travis Scott's on stage.
Like, I'm not like the guy that got I had the backup dancers. I ain't got the drummers and that.
No.
I'm all about the blood. I had the backup dancers. I ain't got the drummers and that.
No.
I'm all about the blood. We got to turn up.
The
blood. It's all about rage and just like that.
Who's bleeding on stage?
I mean, I'm not bleeding, but the fans are like
I feel you.
giving their bodies. So.
I feel you. I can't. Here's what I'm gonna. I've already made fun of Travis in that video and just ranted about it all. But even the radio jockey's like, yeah, I feel you. Yeah. We have this like celebrity culture where when Travis Scott walks in the building at this radio show, they just fawn over him like he's the second coming. And I'm listening to this interview, and I was telling Alicia and some of them, I'm like, God, it's so hard to watch this video. Like, he's just so all over the place. Like, take a shot every time he says, like, you know, and you'd be just dead. Because everything's like, you know, it's all about being like, you know, turn, and like, I'm like, you know, really want to be like, you know, go in there, and it's like, you know, I just want to, you know, like, you know, take it that level, you know, like, you know, and like have like, you know, like, this like crazy experience for like the, you know, like, you know, the fans, you know, like, you know, and it's like, you know, I'm going to go all the way over because that's like, you know, what Travis Scott's, you know, like, you know, shows like, you know, all about, you know, like, you know, it's like, gotta turn it up. Like, you know, you like, you know, I can't stand people who do that. It's like, I all know we have our lot things we do, but my God, dude. And for the DJs who had to have to sit there and just be like, yeah, it's a next level show. It's Travis Scott takes it to the next level. Why? Because he just gets everyone angry in the crowd? That's not taking it next level. That's just being irresponsible. It's insane. So I actually was starting to watch some interviews, like trying to like get to know, like maybe I'm missing something. Let me be fair. And as I listen to this guy, I'm just like, I'm sorry, my perspective, and not a speculation, my opinion, my what as Steph says, my whatever. It's insane. It's like there's no substance. There's no substance to him. It's all just like, I'm stoned and famous, and so everyone treats me so good that whenever I do anything, you know. In fact, let me start. I guess it's time to clip this. It's time to clip our two. I mean, let me I'm going to give you my impression again. We're going to start from here because he's finally getting some accountability, guys. So here we go. Welcome to Popcorn Planet. I'm already in the groove. You guys got to catch us live every day around 12. Today was a little later because we saw Gabby Petito's parents talking to JB. We're going to talk about that later. You can always catch the full member streams, the replays, by becoming a member. Thanks to everybody who's joined. You guys are the lifeblood of this channel. So thanks so much for all your support. This main topic we're getting to right now is finally some accountability. Is it starting to happen? Because we're seeing that Nike's postponed the release of the sneaker with Travis Scott out of respect to the victims. Now, he had this shoe collaboration that he'd already made a while back, and it's dropping December 16th. So clearly a lot of money on the line for Nike. Like a lot, because they've already clearly made them all. So they got this shoe out there, what is this called? The Air Max 1 Cactus Jack, which I guess is his like thing. And now, out of respect, they are going to postpone the launch. Now, as you go in here, it's unclear if this is a indefinite postponed or a temporary postponed. But I want to get you guys in the chat. I'm going to ask a question. Houston Rockets postponed a planned Travis Scott night, replaced it with a moment of silence. Fashion label Dior has also an upcoming spring men's line wear designed with Cactus Jack. Dior has been pretty good at not backing down. Like they didn't back down for Johnny, which thank God. I'm proud of them. They didn't. They kept Johnny Depp as a spokesman over there. But following the tragedy, wrote, "I'm absolutely devastated. My prayers go out." Yeah, blah, 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 blah. There's nothing there. But there was a point here. Sorry, I missed the one line. There was one where it's very unclear what this means from a perspective of like, are they shelving this, or are they, you know, I guess Lil Nas X didn't actually make those shoes. Nike sort of stopped them. But are they going to actually create this shoe after? Are they going to see what happens with the the investigation? Sorry. We don't know yet, but Nike's sort of playing both sides here while postponing the shoe, which I guess is a safe way for them to be like, all right, look, clearly there's a problem here. We're not going to endorse this man, but we're not going to outright like go throw out all the shoes, because let's see what happens here, because they, like so many people, still are profiting off of Travis Scott. So many people, entities, businesses, Live Nation, they all make so much money off of these celebrities that they build that it's hard to just outright cancel them right out the gate. You got to have clear evidence. Now, you'd think there'd be enough here to be like, yeah, no, this shoe's done. He's not a good role model. We don't want to be in business with him anymore. there'd be enough for him to have to like be done. Like there's certain instances where it's like, yeah, I feel like you did too much here. You incited so much rage and all this stuff. I mean, what did you expect? When you go back, and I was just getting into this, when you go back and you look at what Travis Scott's saying in all these old interviews.
Bad headline or that bad thing. You know, so I'm aware. That's why I was just like, man, but when I do my shows, I be so turned, man. Like
it's another level.
Yeah.
When Travis Scott's on stage.
Like, I'm not like the guy that got like, I had the backup dancers. I ain't got the drummers and that.
No.
I'm all about the blood. I had the backup dancers. I ain't got the drummers and that.
No.
I'm all about the blood. We got to turn up.
The blood.
It's all about rage and just like
Who's bleeding on stage?
I mean, I'm not bleeding, but the fans are like
I feel you.
giving their bodies.
They're giving their bodies. It's all about the blood. Look, I was going off in a rant about this because I did find after I did this interview, someone gave me the full interview, the clip rather. The full radio interview is also now out there, leaked, got out or whatever. But he's just, my problem with this guy is he's so oblivious, right? He has no accountability or respect or empathy, compassion. Like all of it's out the window. But he's just also just so void of any substance. Like when you listen to the guy talk on this interview, I was telling the audience, if you go watch the interview and then take a shot every time he says, you'll be dead, because it's literally like all he knows. And like I say, like we all follow this, but I'm telling you, watch it. It's just I'm gonna put up the show, and then it's gonna be go this over. And it's just like you watch it, and over again, you can see that this guy has nothing else to say. We all stumble, like I do it. We all have our ticks and mannerism. You got to talk there, but certain celebrities can talk. Certain celebrities have things to say, and Travis Scott, when you listen to him talk, I don't see any substance. I don't. It's frustrating, and so. But on top of that, I'm not a fan of the music. I don't understand why we keep lifting up these celebrities and all these people, Nike, all these people, Live Nation. They're all making so much money off of these celebrities and this talent. Someone was just telling me the other day, and I'm not into the whole stock market thing. I'm not. I'm oblivious to it all. But someone was filling me in. One of my fans out there was so take this as you will. This is not financial advice. I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. But I did a little looking, and it was true. Live Nation right now, Goldman Sachs is saying buy. Goldman Sachs out there, which owns and has all the stake in Live Nation, and all the money that all the things that Live Nation owns and record, like they own a lot of stuff, guys. It's not even just tickets and promotion. They own the venues. That's all true. And so right now, like the industry out there, the rich businesses and everything, they're all like betting like, oh no, buy Live Nation. It's great right now, because what they're doing right now is they're pumping the stock up so they can dump it right before all the lawsuits really hit them and the negative stuff starts to happen. So anyway, everyone's telling me to buy a short. I don't know what that is, but if anybody else knows the stock stuff, what I'm talking about, and agrees with that, let me know in the chat, because I'm curious. But the point of why I'm bringing that up is it's all connected, man. It's all connected in that money, and that's why he's allowed to sort of get away with this for so long, and sort of people weren't paying attention because so many brands and Nikes and people all over have just been paying for him, like my concert's so deep and and it'd be turned and it's just I want to make sure that everyone's just feeling like the music, and it's gonna be gonna be so cool, and I just want to be an artist it's respected, and I want to be out there and keep making my music and it's just important to me I'm just gonna be the best of all time. When I'm on stage, I'm gonna only want to be have them looking at me and so man, I got so many Travis Scott impressions. It's off the chain. I don't understand. Look, I'm so anti-cancel culture, guys. I'm so anti-cancel culture. I hate this world where we all just judge. I'm not trying to just pile on this guy. I really am not. The more and more I look up, I just don't like you. I'm really mad with you, and I hate your lack of accountability. That infuriates me when people don't take accountability. That's the path to redemption. Cancel culture is insane. It's stupid. There's so many people out there who just want to just swarm and push people off a cliff of society without any path to redemption or accountability, right? No. But you have no compassion until you start showing me something. Yeah, I don't like you. I get it. In this instance, I don't think this is cancel culture. This really is accountability. There are instances, and so it's frustrating how things get blurred. We are allowed to criticize someone when they make a serious error. And I feel like he has. He's been inciting this for so long. And the more you go deeper and look at this guy, he's just not a good person. There's so many clips and evidence of just like no substance, not talent. It's just beats with like a monotone voice that's just auto-tuned. Why do people pay to listen to this like monotone, auto-tune nonsense over and over again while there's like clearly better producers making the beats for him? Like you can literally get a producer, if you pay him high enough, they'll make you a rock star because they make you a fat, awesome beat. That's really what it's about. You can auto-tune anybody to be famous. So I don't get it. I don't get it. So there's so much I'm just annoyed. And then you add to it the children we lost on this show. On your dime, sir. Like, and you're out there like, well, Travis had no responsibility. Like, there's no way he could have stopped this show. No, enough. Lies. Lies. Yeah, you're facing criminal charges. I don't know. I feel like you'd still take some responsibility even then, be like, oh man, I had no clue. Of course well, that's the problem, right? There's a version of this where he had no clue. But that's his problem. He was so void of any wherewithal to pay attention and respect his surroundings and his team and his workers and his fans. I'm going to play a clip. I'm going to make a video I'm banking for this weekend, but there's a clip I found where he just is so, it's all about him. He just said it here too. It's all about getting turned. He wants the feeling. He hates when somebody distracts him. Like he doesn't want to be taken out of his moment because he's an artist. And it's like, I understand that to an extent. I get it. But even though I don't really think he is, but whatever. But it's like, dude, you got to also be aware of like your surroundings. Like there's countless rock stars who are able to stay in their groove and still be like, yo, stop. What's going on down here? That's too much. Like mosh pits at rock concerts are like respectful to one another. I don't understand this new culture thing. It's all young people. They're all disillusioned, and you're prompting them to go to your show, screaming, we want rage, because they're all so confused and frustrated and poor. Yeah, they're all going to rage with you because they just wish they had your money and power and fame level, because that's what everyone thinks is the key to happiness today, is fame and all that crap, and it's not. It is not, people. So it's just a frustrating circle of crap. Not life, but it is life. So when I see this, I'm so frustrated when I hear these comments. But when I see someone like Nike, it gives me hope. But it also frustrates me because it's like, dude, Nike, pick a side. Whose side are you on here? I mean, I guess good on them. They postponed it. But is it enough? What do you guys think? Should this shoe be canceled? Let's see what happened. Should this shoe be canceled? I'm going to make it very clear here as you guys watch this. Should Travis Scott's shoe be canceled? Yes. Cancel it completely. No. I want to get one. Let's wait and see. I'm curious. Do you say cancel it outright? Do you say no, I want to buy it? Or do you say, all right, let's do what Nike's doing and let's postpone and see what happens, and then we'll see if we have it? I'm curious your take on this. Do you have enough evidence already to say get rid of this shoe or not? What do you guys think about this? On top of that, I'm going to pivot over to another topic here, which is the fact that the medical staff at Astroworld, they've talked to CNN. They responded to 11 cardiac arrests at the same time, CEO of the medic company says. Now, this medic company has been under fire as well, and there's a lot. In fact, let me play you this. This clip sort of gives you a little bit about it. Oh, my gosh. First of all, who did I... Whoa. All right, hold on. Someone I just missed. Who updated it and I missed it? Gosh darn it. Gosh darn it. Who became the member after Christie and upgraded a Nerd Warrior? Someone just upgraded a Nerd Warrior to the next level, rather. And I meant to compliment you, and I just missed it. because I had it saved and I was about to come to you. Someone just upgraded a next level. Can you please announce yourself in the chat so I can give you a proper thank you? I'm totally spaced as they're going on. But to the person who became a next level is what we're calling it now instead of Nerd Warriors. You just stepped up to the next level. But then MM's was like, you know what? I'm going to kick it up to the next level. And she went to level 3. Popcorn producer. Oh, my goodness. What is MM's? Bravo. Where's I don't have it here. Bravo. Just became a producer, MM's. I'm so proud of you and grateful for you. And I hope it's not just because I try to keep getting you hooked up with Jake. But that's incredibly generous of you. Thank you so much for that. Where's there we go. This is what I was trying to play. Yes. Thank you so much, MM's. And someone else became next level. After MM's, I saw somebody else upgrade. If someone else noticed who it was, please tell me. I'm looking. But yeah, thank you who did that, because you guys are incredible. Someone else, aside from MM's, also did it. And I'm sorry I missed it. But you guys are incredible, becoming next level, supporting this, and amazing job. All right, I'm going to explain more and thank you guys and get to your comments in a minute. Just let me finish this for the clip, and then it'll all be your show, guys. So bear with me, and thanks so much. Oh, Gigi upgraded to next level before that. You did? Oh, awesome. Anybody who's become next level, please let me know. Sometimes it doesn't always alert me, and I want to make sure I give you guys proper respect. So please don't feel like I'm ignoring you. When you guys do that, it's legitimately the coolest, most supportive thing you can do is by supporting at that level to guarantee it. So I know it's coming in. So we have that tight of a community. It blows my mind. So thanks to everybody who does that. All right, but just as I get to this story and back to this point before we clip it, I want to talk to you about this medic.
We're here at Astroworld trying to save lives. As all of this unfolded, he appeared on CNN to, quote, set the record straight. Alex Polak says at one point his team treated 11 people going into cardiac arrest at the same time. All of this as a crowd surge was taking place. Polak says his staff is not allowed to go into any situation where they might get hurt, but they kept going into the crowd to help those in need anyway. He says his team was doing CPR on the back of carts trying to get out of the crowd. He said people were jumping on the carts and pulling them off those who needed help. He says at one point people thought this was all a joke.
This is something I'll have nightmares about for the rest of my life. I think my team is extremely broken up about it. Seeing so many young people getting CPR at one time is just something no one should have to go through. Even though we're medical professionals, we should be used to it. You can't get used to something like that.
Polak says Paradox standard ratio for an event like Astroworld is 1 medic per 1,000 people. Houston Police Chief Sam Benya believes there may have been up to 55,000 people at the concert and that the venue could handle that many people, but the problem was the majority of the crowd was concentrated into a small space near the stage when Travis Scott began to perform. He also says that at one point HFD logged up to 5,000 people who may have broken through the gates and entered the festival illegally.
Yikes. So there's a little bit of clip of who this Paradox, the CEO of Paradox was. Hold on, I clicked the wrong thing here. So it's the first time they spoke on camera to set the record straight. His team, he's basically out there to defend his team and how hard the staff of more than 70 people work to save lives. Now, what's frustrating is these are the same people that didn't give the Houston firefighters the walkies. Houston firefighters said that they'd asked for radio communication or instead given cell phone numbers, according to Patrick, president of Houston Professional Firefighters. Polek, who worked at the concert, said Paradox staff did use radios provided by event organizers. The drop in communication was just one of many things that went wrong Friday night when concertgoers were crushed. Pack room surged towards an outdoor stage when rapper and headliner Travis Scott started performing. A total of 10 people have died. Pollock said Paradox did not have the ability to call a stop to the concert. I'm so annoyed by this. Everyone's like, well, we couldn't stop the show. We couldn't stop the show. Okay. Well, Travis Scott could have stopped the show. So I don't want to hear his reps out there saying that anymore because that's a lie. Travis absolutely could have stopped the show. And when we say stop the show, everyone keeps like treating it like, because they're all in defense mode. You'll notice this. They're all in defense mode of, well, I couldn't stop the show because then chaos would have happened. And it's like, whoa, wait a second. That's not exactly what we're saying. We're saying like, stop the music, stop the dancing, stop all this crap you're doing so we can have a pause and actually ensure that everyone's okay. Do you know what I mean? Like that's what we mean by stopping the show. It means really pausing the show. But you'll see a lot of people in defense mode putting out this like language of, well, we couldn't stop the concert. Yeah, a lot of you could have. A lot of you could have. In fact, if paramedics were having that big of a problem, hell, jump on stage and flag it down to Travis. How amazing would it have been to have footage of Travis like telling the paramedic to go away, because he probably would have. Let's be fair. And then we would have had clear, everyone would have known what was clear. At a certain point, when there's so many going out, it's like you step up and you say, I'm sorry, I'm going to be the guy. I guess I'll get fired, but I'm going to do what's right now because there's too many people who are like in trouble and they're causing more. I can see it happening. This needs to stop. At some point, there's the just common sense, decency whistleblower who steps up at an event, like those people who tried to get the cameraman to stop. And the cameraman's like, leave me alone. I'm not doing anything. Get out of here. I mean, maybe more people tried, but anyway, they keep saying, "Oh, it couldn't stop the concert." He believes the concert should have been stopped sooner, but that stopping the concert abruptly in that moment might have caused riots or worsened the situation. He said he can't speculate on what could have been done to prevent the situation. Pollock said the standard ratio of these events is 1 medic per 1,000 people, which is crazy. You'd think it'd be more than that. They had a staff of anticipation of 70,000 people when the actual concert was estimated around 50,000 people. So there you go. They had by their ratio, they had more than enough people to cover this. Paradox specializes in providing medical care at large events, adding that his team has had a lot of experience in concert production, lingo, and logistics. They're typically brought in so the local first responders can continue to focus on regular 911 calls in their community. Pollock said he does not own any ambulances, but 5 to 7 ambulances were contracted to serve Astroworld. We were presented with an impossible situation. Remington Richardson, an emergency medical technician contracted by Paradox, recounted the desperate attempt to save lives at night in a series of TikTok posts. Being in this crowd is literally a life threat, he said in videos that were posted last week. Over 3 different videos, he explained how he and other medics waded through a sea of bodies, shoulder to shoulder, to provide life-saving help. Richard said in his videos that he would not name the company that contracted him, nor any of the other medics. He discussed how shocked he was when a concert goer told him that no one had helped a girl who was lying on the ground for 10 minutes. She had no pulse and wasn't breathing when he arrived. I mean, Jesus. Can you imagine being at a Travis Scott concert and someone's on the floor and you're like, hold on, I got to get a picture of Drake. Like, can you effing believe this shit? Someone's on the floor not breathing and you're like, well, hold on, whoa. He's about to do sicko mode. Like, what the hell's wrong with people? For 10 minutes, no one helped, wasn't breathing. Richardson said when he left another medic to get his crash bag, he made his way back. He saw 2 other medics doing CPR and 2 more people. People grabbed him for help as he moved through the crowd, but he had to tell them all. I had to tell all of them, I will try to come back for you. But people are literally dead right now that I need to go and help. Richardson said his radio calls for backup didn't seem to be going through, which he believes was because of how loud the concert was. We were presented with an impossible situation. He elaborated on the communications in a text message with CNN. For me personally, within the crowd, the music was too loud for comms to be heard. All I know is that as soon as I saw 5+ ambulances roll into the venue, I jumped for joy because backup had arrived. In TikToks, Richardson defended the medics and EMTs and blamed the crowd of over 50,000 highly irresponsible people for what unfolded. Gee, I wonder where those irresponsible people got that idea from. You know, where do these irresponsible people? Who is their leader in all of this? There is no like irresponsible
just like
person.
What you just said, people are always gonna be reaching for that bad headline or that
Sure.
bad thing. So I'm aware. That's why I was just like, man. But when I do my shows, I be so turned, man. Like,
Yeah,
It's another level.
Nah,
Yeah.
this is
Travis Scott's
another
on
level.
stage. Yeah.
I'm not like the guy that got like, I had a backup dancers. I ain't got
No talent, no nothing. I got dancers and nothing. I got a bunch of pyrotechnics and me screaming, I won't
the
rage.
drummers and that.
No.
I don't even got a band because I don't even make music. I just make beats.
I'm all about the blood. I had a backup dancers. I ain't got the drummers and that.
No.
I'm all about the blood. We got to turn up.
The
It's
blood.
all about rage
Blood.
and just like the.
Who's bleeding on stage?
I mean, I'm not bleeding, but the fans are like
I feel you.
giving their bodies.
So, and I saw some people like trying to like justify that by saying, "Oh, well, he's the blood flow," and get them all excited. Well, but Travis said very clearly there, well, not me, but the audience. He wants the audience to give themselves to him. There's no spinning it. The dude's a sociopath and just like narcissist and just so irresponsible. Irresponsible is the best word. He's so irresponsible. There was zero crowd etiquette. They didn't give a single damn about anyone around them. Called members of the crowd who tried to shut it down heroes. Be a hero next time, guys. Be the unpopular one. It doesn't matter. Try to do something good. So there you go. You have the latest update on that. It's just like, it's insane to me. The communication, clear problem that we're going to break down and keep you guys looped in on. But Travis, dude, you are responsible. You're accountable. I don't understand why you keep trying to have your reps out there say otherwise. Well, I do, because he's trying to avoid a lawsuit. He's losing a lot of damn money. Now, as again, winding this main story down, when you lose your Nike shoe, which, let's be clear, he probably already got paid for. He's probably already paid for. I wonder if there's a lawsuit that Nike can sue him for cost because of it. Like, I'm sure Travis Scott is devastated right now. Devastated because his career's swirling down the toilet. And there's a lot of people trying to avoid it and lift him back up so they can continue to make money and just, get a slap on the wrist and move on. But I don't know how you get over this one. And part of the reason they're going to have trouble getting over this one is because we're continuing to apply the pressure to make sure that these guys are held accountable. That's what this is about. So I'm not letting the story just die down like a lot of other places. Like, let's keep us updated as we continue our lives. I'll be giving you updates on this as well, because just like the laundries, which they've had their break, and we'll get to that next. They've had their break, but we have to hold for accountability, and we will. So, guys, I appreciate you guys watching. If you're watching live, we are not done. We got so much more to get through, including that interview with the Gabby Petito's parents. We're going to talk about that. So much more. If you haven't already, please hit the subscribe button. Hit the bell for all alerts so you get alerts when we go live. And smash that like button as well. Or if you really want to help, hit that join. We saw people, so many of you becoming next level tier members. Thank you guys so much. It's incredible, your support. We are going to have a members only stream tomorrow. You're going to be able to get a early access to a live taping of a new segment I'm going to be doing. So if you remember, tune in tomorrow after the show. We'll have that for you guys and so much more coming for our members and all you guys amazing people. Plus, you're just supporting the show. So thanks to everybody who does that. If you're catching this now, it's the replay. Check out some of these videos. Thanks for waiting. Thanks for watching. Always catch our full replays in the members only section of the channel. All right, and now I want to get to the Gabby interview, and I want to talk a bit about some other stuff, but I did want to make sure I caught up on some of these amazing. Matt Bond, Apple should be on the block too, was their cam guy. Oh, yeah, I didn't even realize that. Apple, that was like an Apple camera guy. Yeah, awful, well said and agreed. Andy, what's up, Andy Point? Popcorned Planeteer. I think I've seen you do it. This is the first time you did it, or you updated? Either way, thank you as always. I am free to be me. I am free to be me. Just went to the next level. You just got the next level. Oh my goodness. What's up? What's up, Cheeky Leaks? So grateful to have you at that next level. You just got inspired. So now you're, bam. Thank you. So grateful to you. We're going to work on what the next, there's got to be a little bit of an extra perk that the next levels get. So stay tuned. I'm working on it. If you guys got suggestions, let me know. Producers, you get to interact with me more. You get to pitch stuff. And in fact, I'm going to show that real quick as we're going through this. You guys can see the updates. And I want your suggestions. I'm still working on some ideas and ways to make this more enticing. But I want to make sure you guys, oh, here we go. Is this how it works? Join. Here we go. I got to work on a new video here. But yeah, so we got the Popcorned Planeteer. You get the custom emojis. You get your loyalty badge, depending how long you are. Who's going to get to the black. Might adjust some of those just so they're more obvious. Working on that. Get all the cool custom emojis. We're going to make some new ones. You get all the unedited replays. You get members-only live chats, which we're going to start doing from time to time. You get the no slow restriction. My chat's slowed down, but members get to just keep talking as long as they want. And members-only live streams when we do them. You guys get all that access by becoming a member, and most of all, you support the stream. Now, next level, same thing. You get everything else, but your support is next level. I mean, Who wants to be next level? Am I right? And I'm going to work on giving you something a little extra to make for that next level support. But you guys take it to the next level. And then we got the producers. Now you guys get to pitch stories for me, and I will be giving you direct call outs. Producers get to get more involved in the show. So if you are a producer, you currently are. I just saw, my God, Jen S just became a producer. Jen S, Jen S, yeah, from my Philly, right? Jen S. It's been a while. You hit me up on Instagram. We talk. So you're there we go. Now I'm going to pay even more attention as you become more of a producer, helping me pitch things. Just a way for me to get to know you more, get closer to the show, get involved, get to pitch things. So producers get to do that. So thank you, Jen S, for becoming a producer and free to be me, becoming next level. And then you get call outs, and then investors. You're really just the ones in charge, man. You're funding this. You hit me up anytime you want. You let me know. You can get a Skype call with me if you want. If you just got bank to just drop, yeah, you're like, yeah, I'm gonna be a boss, so I'm gonna be an investor, like David March and so many others. That's how it works. So my investors, you guys are the kings, and yeah, if you want to set up a call with me at some point, you guys can set that up. Usually, I think it's like after you've been a member, investor, a couple months, I make a point to be more available for you guys. If you just got to reach out, let me know on socials. You know how to reach me, and I'll make sure I get more involved to get you guys involved. So that's how the new levels will be working. Channel investor, popcorn producers, next level, and popcorn planeteers, tier 1, 2, 3, 4. So thank you guys for all your support and doing that. Wanted to break down. I finally have been updating those, and I'm working on some new memberships and things for you. Savannah Jane, thank you so much. I hate cancel culture, but I'd pay money to cancel Travis Scott. On that note, can you do a segment on Coco Melon soon? And can we please cancel that brainwashing BS? You know what? Yes, I would love to do that. Blippi, Coco Melon. Oh, I'm on it all. I'm on Genevieve's Playhouse, although he's a little bit more hypnotic to listen to. Oh yeah, sadly my kid's down that iPad wormhole. Yes, we can do it. We can do a topic about that. It's a good topic. Stacy, how do you change card info to donate? How do you change the card info? I don't know what that means, Stacy. Stacy Cotty. Or was it Cody? You told me. Now I'm forgetting. Now you've confused me because you corrected me on Instagram and I'm forgetting. Cotty? Or Cody? How do you change the card info? I don't know what that means, Stacy. Hit me up and I'll try and help you through that. And then Samantha Z. It's Samantha Z, right? You also tried to correct me. Became a popcorn plant. You already were, weren't you? Well, I guess you are again. Maybe you're just renewing. Sometimes it's just a renew. Well, anyway, we're celebrating Samantha. And Andy, I went to the next level because I've been here for a month as a popcorn planeteer. Bam, Andy, there you are. You're next level now. Did it? It didn't show me. Man, it's so confusing sometimes. They don't always give me the alerts in here. Nerd Girl Jean, you also took it to the next level. Oh my goodness. You guys are incredible. Nerd Girl Jean, you didn't need to do that. That's so generous of you. But we know we love you, Nerd. Nerd Girl Jean, you're part of the family here. Stacy's saying, I upgraded. I'm having trouble updating your card. Oh, your credit card info. That's all Google's stuff. So, yeah, hit me up. I'll try and walk you through it, but I don't know exactly what they're making you do. Arlie, Andy, what about Live Nation, Drake, Houston PD, security only? Travis, do you want to see him behind bars? Just say it. No, I want them all. We want them all. What do you mean? Duh. Travis is out there saying he's not responsible, guys. There's no Live Nation rep out there doing Good Morning America, to my logic, Arlie. You're always trying to be an instigator, Arlie. They're all responsible. And as for where I want to put them, I'm not the judge. I'm not the jury. I'm not the executioner. But I am one to demand accountability. Are you not? What do you want? I want him to acknowledge what he did, that he's been inciting violence and rioting at his shows, and he's not been a good influence. That's what I want. He's not doing it. Until he does that, I'm going to call him out because he deserves it. Because he's not a good person in that. He's an irresponsible person. He's been irresponsible to our youth. He's put them in danger. And yeah, when people put our kids in danger, you're damn right I'm going to call them out. But Arlie, I'm just confused. Like, what do you want? You want to just keep poking at me and tell me I'm wrong? I mean, do you want to call in? Do you want to have this fight on air? I'm happy to do it. Hit me up, Arlie. I'll send you the invite. I can handle it. Let's go. Get out what you want to say. You tell me what I want to say, but I think you're the one who has something to say. So let me know if you want to say it. And then Cinder's Fire. Oh my goodness. You just took it to the next level. My goodness. Cinder's Fire. Talk about fire. And then Priestess of Nothing. You are now a Popcorn Planeteer. You guys are incredible. Love you guys. Caroline Lestringa F. Blippy. Oh my gosh. Who knows who Blippy is? How annoying when Blippy just thought, you know what? I'm going to change and not be Blippy anymore. I'm so like rich and popular. I'm going to cast an Asian Blippy guy and no one will notice because kids are dumb. I do like the Excavator song. It's pretty good. Excavator. My kid loves it too. Don't get me started on Blippy. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Darth Vader Feeder. What up? Good to see. I've seen you. Yeah, I like that name. How could I forget the name? You just took it to the next level. Rise. Rise, Darth Vader Feeder. Rise. I thought I had my Vader sound effect, but sadly I don't. Rise. Hopefully you got that, given your name. My goodness, you guys are incredible. You fuel me, keep my days going strong, keeps us I try to entertain you. I'm glad it's working. Did I get everybody? Cinder's Fire, amazing. Priestess of Nothing again. Did I miss it all before I pivot? F. Blippy again. Caroline, I'm with you. Thank you again, Andy. I think I'm caught up on everything. Who else says F. Blippy? I want to see it in the chat. Who knows what Blippy is? Oh my God, that's a whole. Yeah, we'll save that. We'll save that for another one. My son loves Blippy's Halloween song. It's obnoxious. I forgot. So many of you are also parents, and you stuck with me while you're, and so yeah, I'm sure to your kid, I'm the Blippy. Right? You're like, oh my God, Blippy. And then meanwhile, the kids are like, oh God, mom's listening to Andy again. It's all generational. It's all generational. Carol Hartung, what's up? Popcorn Planet member for 2 months. Andy, I'm looking forward to Gabby's parents. Is that today? Well, you can look for it whenever you want because it's over on JB's channel. I'm going to try and get them on. Yeah, I would love to interview them if they're willing. I've been lucky enough to talk a little bit to them, and when they're ready, if they want to reach out, they know they can come on here anytime to promote what they got going on. But we're going to just talk about them being on JB's stream. MM's just pure popcorn love. Peace. MM's, you rock. You know it. Righty. Amazing. Did I catch it all? Yeah, but Savannah, I don't like to cancel anybody. I don't think we're canceling him. Let's not use the term like that, because we're not canceling him. There's a new word of just he effed up, and he's got to take responsibility. That's what this is. People overuse the term way too much and it annoys me. Belfine Arts, I've been paying more attention to the stock market recently, and a lot of funky stuff going on. It could take me hours to go through corruption to write. Yeah, I wish I knew what was going on in the stock market and crypto better. I have a little bit of crypto, but it just takes a lot of time. But yeah, there's some that's a lot of wonky stuff's happening right now, especially with the Live Nation stock. So pay attention. Whoever sent that to me, also the person needs to thank you. You weren't wrong. No name Susie. Hey, I'm a Tucson native. Well, I'm gonna be in your city soon, so hopefully we'll check you out. Yeah. I mean, in fact, I was gonna say something, but I'll save it. But yeah, Tucson. We'll be out and about Tucson, so catch me out. If you see me, say hello, and just be nice. I'll give you a selfie if you want one. But hopefully we'll see you. No name Susie. Is it no name or Susie? Because you're giving me a name, but you're saying it's no name. MMs, please do. It's Andy, bitch. I just did it. And then Kirsty, and we got that. All right, cool. Now I'm back to the beginning and catching up. Cheeky Leaks, what's up? Thank you for all your hard work and dedication to this community. Always entertaining and honest. Will you be doing updates soon on HP missing case? Which one's HP? Harry Potter? Is Harry Potter missing? I don't know which HP is. You'll have to educate me. Sam Abdul, to update your credit card, click your initial in YouTube, tap right, select purchases and memberships. Click manage membership to update the credit card info. Well, there's Sam. Sam's given tech support because I don't even know how to do that, but Sam does. Sam's amazing. Thank you, Sam, for everything you do. All right, now we're caught up. I got it all. You guys are amazing. Thank you to all the people who joined Next Level and everything else. Now, as for the vote, wow. Should Travis Scott's show be canceled? I mean, 91% say yes, cancel it completely. 7% said, let's wait. No, I want to get one is 2%. So clearly not a lot of Travis Scott fans in this chat. I think that makes sense. But I thought more of you would say let's wait. But yeah, there you go. There you go. Oh, Heidi Plank. Sorry. We can do an Heidi Plank update. And no, Blippi is not a Marvel thing. Well, let's save Blippi. Alicia, that's a good one to bank. Someday when there's nothing, I could do a whole rant on that. When we have a slow news day, Coco Melon Blippi rant, that is a good one to put on the list as a backup someday because we could introduce you to a lot. I could go off. How about Paw Patrol? Why does Ryder control all those pups? Who's funding that? Huh? Who's funding the Paw Patrol? Who thought it was a good idea to give them that much money with all that technology and that they can control without even putting accelerators on? They're so short with those paws. I mean, and the mayor of the town is a chicken. What's going on over there in Adventure Bay? I mean, for real. Am I right? Frikey. It's insane. I could be... my family always makes fun of me because they're like, you don't like Blippi because you're jealous. And they're kind of right. They're kind of right because I could totally have been Blippi. I walk around with my toys like, hi kids, it's me, Blippi. Let's play. I could totally. I mean, I would do it even better. Hey, I'm gonna dance. I would have crushed it as Blippi. And I think most parents they're jealous because they know they could have done their own. They're like, damn it, why didn't I be Blippi and become a billionaire? That dude's a billionaire. Oh, he's multi-millionaire. Good for him, though, man. Steven, him and his wife are pregnant. Well, I mean, his wife's pregnant. They're going to have a baby. He's married, I think. Yeah. He just got married, and they just got pregnant. So good on them. Blippi Jr.'s coming. I almost went to the Blippi live show in Tampa, but then I literally looked up the set list. I'm like, he doesn't play the Excavator song? And it's not Blippi? F that. And we didn't do it. It was way too expensive. Sorry. Going off in my kids wormhole. Oh my gosh, MMs? What MMs? What MMs just became an investor? I mean, MMs is like, I really want that Skype chat with you and MMs. Alrighty, man. You got one with Jake, MMs. All right, done. You just stepped it up. You're like, boom, boom, boom. I'm going up the ladder. I'm going to showcase all the memberships for Andy today so all the audience members can see how much support they can show. MMs, you get all 4 applauses. Bravo. Bravo to MMs. Amazing. Almost as amazing as Louis Lucca. Oh wait, hold on.
What up, Popcorn Planet?
Yeah, there he is. Louis Lucca's here. They're applauding you as you came in the building. All right, they stopped.
There we go. Sound effects galore.
How you doing, man?
I'm doing good. Yeah, frustrated with all the reporting with this Travis guy. I think what people have to do with Travis Scott is have videos where they make fun of him, make fun of his music, so the people get that there's no talent there. So I think I'm gonna start the trend. Every time I try, dude, my dogs are howling every time I play stuff. My dogs howl.
Oh man. Well, I'm just Tammy on the run. I'm sorry I can't upgrade. I'm under a very tight budget, but I live on this channel. We can all prove it but we all can't prove it by upgrading. Sorry. Oh, Tammy on the run. Don't you worry, Tammy. You just proved it with yourself. I am not at all offended, but I just gotta amp up the people who can help because they help you all. So that's why when we celebrate them when they give it, they're given for all you guys. So Tammy, don't feel left out. We love you, Tammy, and I'm so grateful that we're part of. You are part of this. You're part of the community day to day. You being smashing the like button, all those things you can do. I'm telling you, it means the world to us. We need you, Tammy. We need all the Tammys here. because you keep it going. Without you guys, we can't make this happen. So, but when MMs steps up like that, we all gotta bow down and be like, amen. Thank you, MMs, putting your money where your mouth is and supporting this community. So, MMs, you've now just become a member, stepping it up. Woo, loving it. Yeah, because Jody did that, Lewis, because his community keeps him thriving and going. Like I learned that. He doesn't have to worry so much about the YouTube algorithm because he gets he'll be on shows and his audience will just drop hundreds of dollars on super chats and cash apps throughout the show. And I've always paid attention. So yeah, I'm gonna start paying attention. I'm trying to keep track of who's really stepping up so I can start doing like he does, put people on the wall. The people who give, the Marcuses, the Knock Shadows, the David Marches, all these people who've been donating like crazy. You guys are getting spots on the wall is the key.
Yeah. Hey, so look, I'm looking right here. And again, we're at almost 1,700 people watching. Could we get to 1,000 likes here?
Totally
also,
doable.
as tradition stands, I like to see two things. Well, actually, three. I want the likes to go up because I'm here. There you go. And two, I want to see those memberships go up by at least 10 while I'm here. And also, the only way you can put those heads in the chat is by becoming a member. So I want to see everyone who's a member throw those Lewis heads up in the air and stuff like that. And if you're not a member yet, you're missing out on giving me head. So yeah, get on that. Andy left. Damn it. Andy left. Uh-oh. Yeah, let's see stuff. Those heads up. I'm gonna put my own because I'm a member here as well. So gotta support. There you go. Yay. Everyone, there you go. I'll start it off. Oh, look at those heads up. Throw those heads up. Got some more heads, man. It looks like an egg. My egg head. Put that egg head up. I'm proudly wear this egg head on my head. It's the one my parents gave me, and I love it. I would never change it for $1 million. Yeah, Popcorn Planet, the home of Lewis Heads emoji for the members. Thanks so much for that, everyone. There you go. More and more. The more heads, the merrier. Woohoo! Look at that. We're just like bombarding everything. So what's up with everyone? Once again, are you new to the channel? Press 1. I always love that question because I want to see if YouTube's actually doing their job and being a search engine, because this YouTube actually is the second biggest search engine in the world next to Google. They're both owned by the same company. Monopoly? Yep, probably. But anyways, listen, it's a search engine, meaning that whatever you type in should show up. They shouldn't manipulate the algorithm, but they seem to be doing that. And I'm curious, who's new to this channel? We got a couple people, Cecilia, Robin. Yeah, we got some new people. Not as many as there should be, considering the topic's A+. Like one of the biggest topics right now. Everyone should be searching it. Yeah, so
there's a lot. I mean, this topic is we've been covering it so much, but I want to. We're going to be easing into some other topics throughout the week, and as I'm pre-taping some stuff, more stuff coming. But yeah, Lewis is right, and send us more stuff you want us to cover. In fact, join the Telegram. It's a good place to pitch stuff like that too. We always alert the chat room first of when we're going to go live and what's happening, so you get updates there. If you're like, what's
look at
the
those
Telegram?
likes going up, Andy. As you left, I
yeah,
solicited the
I
likes.
just have to have Lewis host, and I'll get more likes. But on the link tree, which is pinned, on the link tree which is pinned, you can go to join the Telegram. Lots more options here as we're there, so check it out. But thank you for the as I literally haven't eaten today, so pardon me as I take a couple bites.
Yeah, that's a big deal. That's a big deal, man.
I realized I can go all day as long as I
hours.
can get a couple bites of food as I'm going. And so when Lewis steps
So
in,
with
me.
everyone's membership and stuff, it's going into good things into the studio. I see Andy's like he's gonna update you pretty soon with the new gadgets he has to make the show pop a little better for you, sound a little better, look a little better, be on top of all the news. Me myself, I've bought some new cable arrangements here, so my feet are nice and dangling or whatever. They can move around without turning off anything. And
it's amazing how excited we get for cabling.
Oh yeah,
but literally when you build your setup, you gotta
chair.
you gotta like chair, cabling, like stands, like stuff that you like sort of put off because you don't want to like, oh, it's expensive, but no, and it makes for a way better show and experience for everybody.
I want that table riser you have, man, but they're like
it's so
$1,000. I don't.
Dude, I did it on OfferUp. She found it for
Yeah,
$100 at IKEA. She just kept watching
Really?
for it. It was amazing. Yeah, super
Send
good
me
deal.
a link, man.
OfferUp. It's like
$700.
it's like a neighborhood Craigslist type of thing.
Yeah, but the brand you have, I want to. I don't want to buy a bad one. But,
You just gotta go check it out. Make sure it works.
Oh, you have to walk over.
was good.
Over there. Yeah.
AFK
Well-
barred. It's legal accountability, which is different than personal accountability. The second laws are involved. It's beyond what Twitter users feel. Also, you rock, Andy. Well said. Yeah, that's what it is. It's like there's legal accountability here. I want him to go through legal process because people died. That's why I'm mad at him. He's been inciting rage. That's not cancel culture. That you're fact. Legal accountability. Duh. That's what it is. MMs also. Y'all equal love and peace. Lewis, Stephanie, Andy. Thank you, MMs.
Thoughts with
Amazing.
Steph.
And then Samantha Z. Is it Samantha Z? It is, right? Did I say it right? I got to look at my Instagram. You messaged me. Sorry if I say it wrong.
Zay.
And then I get confused, and then someone will correct me, and then I get even more confused. So just bear with me. I'm terrible with names and everything. But Samantha, thank you so much for that. I think we're caught up. All right, so
Look, man. Look, if you want to rage,
yeah, what are your thoughts on this?
you suck at singing, bro. I'm talking
Right?
All right. You're such a wuss, dude. And that's getting wuss is a bad name. You're so tough. Join the UFC, man. Not you're a bad singer. That's all you do, or whatever a karaoke guy. All right. You're so bad. Join the UFC, man, where a mouse will crush you.
Did you watch the clip, man? Like, watch
Yeah, the one you played earlier
It was
about
just like
what
you
is your
just
reaction
said.
to
You
this?
know, people are always gonna be reaching for that bad headline or that
Sure,
bad
man.
thing. You know, so I'm aware. That's why I was just like, man. But when I do my shows, I be so turned, man. Like,
It's another level.
yeah,
With Travis Scott's on
it's like,
stage. Yeah.
I'm
Look
not
at
like
that
the guy that got
pretending.
like, I had the backup dancers. I ain't got the drummers and that.
No.
I'm all about the blood. You know, I had the backup dancers. I ain't got the drummers and that.
No.
I'm all about the blood.
Yeah, sure.
You know, we gotta
join
turn
the
up.
UFC.
The blood.
It's all
Let's see
about
how
the
quick you
blood.
can,
Just like the.
Who's bleeding on stage?
I mean, I'm not bleeding, but the fans are like
I feel you.
giving their bodies. So,
What do you think of that?
Look, here's let me give you some tough love, all right? Everyone watching and stuff like that. You guys, a lot of you know me already where I'm coming from. We got to start making fun of this. When we hear like crappy artists like this make it big, we got to start making fun of them on social media and letting it know that they're not cool. Because this is the thing. He thinks he's cool. His followers think they're cool. We need to make fun of their followers too. That's the bottom line. So they get the message. This isn't cool. It's dumb. Who's down to make fun of this?
I am. Sign me up.
Yeah. It's stupid. You fell for it. And then Nike, don't worry, Nike, they didn't know. They pulled the shoe or they delayed the shoe now.
Wait a
they
second.
didn't.
Do you call it? What do you say it again? What's the company
They
called?
pulled the sneakers, Nike.
You call it Nike? That's so weird. Is that like a
Nike.
Latin thing?
Nike.
Jami calls it Nike too. I'm like, dude, it's Nike. She's like, no, not in Puerto Rico.
Well, no, I don't know. I don't really.
Or
buy
you
the
said it
product,
wrong.
but-
It was an accident.
Well, okay, so it says Nike.
Nike.
All right. Here's the deal. If you follow English rules, that says Nike.
Yeah, but
Okay,
you've never
they-
heard of Nikes just do it?
Well, I mean, I don't watch their commercials. You can say Nike, but that's grammatically incorrect. Just like the sneakers, the people. Well, I guess they're trying to represent like the Travis Scott fans that will probably say Nike because
Anyone else say Nike or Nike?
it's Nike. All right, Paul, is the E silent in Nike? I think it is. Yeah, see,
Nike.
look, in Germany.
Yeah, it's E.
Well, in Germany, they say Nike like Lewis. I got some Germans in the house backing me up.
Everyone's agreeing though. Mumble music sucks. He's a mumble rapper.
Yeah. Well, it's an insult to mumblers, but yeah. I mean, look, when he's talking, he's saying words like show, performance. And then music, he's using that term very loosely when it comes to him. So a lot of people use the E. Yeah, some people say Nike. It's debatable, man.
I feel like we need to do like a Travis Scott karaoke party. Members only. We'll just play the music. We'll do some
Travis
impressions.
Scott karaoke.
I'm down if you guys are down.
Yeah. We'll be more responsible than his event.
In fact, yeah, let's do it. Maybe after the show. Or after your show, if you're going live, let's do a point where we literally just we make fun of it. All right, we're going to do that. So two things. I see a lot of people asking about Summer Wells. Friday, we will be doing True Crime 101, the Summer Wells update and story. So if you don't know what it is, you'll know, and you'll have the latest updates here on Popcorn Planet. So Summer Wells, I know a lot of you want me to cover the story. It's coming.
Yeah.
We've heard you. It's happening. But I'm just saving it for Friday because I'm not going to be here. I'm going to be in Arizona. And so I figured something you guys are looking forward to that's sort of, unless something breaking happens. But until then, we'll cover it on Friday. So stay tuned. That's happening. And some more stuff. So stay tuned. Make sure if you haven't, hit the subscribe button. Hit the bell. You get to chat. Members get to chat. Subscribers rather get to chat. So thanks so much for doing that. All right, so Lewis, we have some other stories we can get to, but I did promise to open up the phone line, so I'm just going to do it. We'll do them here and there a couple times throughout the show. If you're patient,
Go for it, man.
I'm going to wait. But Tuesdays and Fridays,
Right?
call in. I
You
know a
want to
lot
do
of
an
you.
exclusive like that?
A lot of you wanted to call in, so there you go. It's been a little while since I've heard from some of these lovely people.
Hey, if you want to do this, Andy, because I know you have right here, you cover a lot of the news, but you also do pop culture. I got guarantee for Popcorn Planet viewers, I got guarantee seats to watch Ghostbusters in LA this Friday. If you want to pick out the winner for the pair of passes, maybe do a thing. And the director is going to be there in the cast at the Chinese Theater. It's the fan event. I just got an email. So if you want to pick out some popcorn members,
Are you going live after me?
I'm going to go live after you, but I have plenty of passes for myself. I just wanted to give something for Popcorn Planet here. If you guys want to, like, members.
Is somebody in LA?
Someone in LA. Well, look, you don't have to be in LA, but you have to get yourself to the Chinese Theater in Hollywood. And the cast is going to be there. There's going to be a Q&A.
We're going to auction it off. First person to...
Whatever you want, man. It's up to you. IMAX, best theater in the world.
How many tickets? 1, 2?
I'll give you 2 pairs, man. 2 pairs right here for Popcorn members. Yeah.
Or just, we got, if you want a pair of tickets.
Become a member now if you want to do it.
Member,
if you want to
make a message, and you're in. You just got to get to the Chinese Theater for Friday?
Friday, I'll send you the link. They could.
When does the movie come out?
It comes out this Friday, but we're gonna have the, you get a Q&A, man, with the.
Oh, okay. And it's free.
You get a Q&A with the director.
You get to support us and get Q&A, yeah.
So.
Sorry, I'm just trying to eat my spaghetti.
Yeah, the debate goes on. Maximilian Newmark. It's pronounced Nike, not Nike. Okay. Well then, I don't know. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. Then it's misspelled. I was taught that spelling
it's Nike.
would be
100% Nike. I was just, it's weird because Johnny does it all the time, but it's a language thing. But I'm like, no, because you're right.
We speak Spanish as our first language, and we're reading it like the English language rules. It's Nike.
No, I know. I'm always impressed because I'm like, anybody who's speaking 2 languages, it's always impressive when you're.
I speak a little bit of Japanese as well too.
Wow, impressive.
Just very, very little.
All right, we had I see people in the chat. Just wait in the chat. Make sure you get ready. We'll get to you in a second in the Zoom wait room. Zach, member for 3 months at the next level. Woo! Zach took it to the next level, Lewis. I updated. It's not Nerd Warrior anymore. I figured let's make it the next level. That way it inspires people. And some of them are like, you know what? Damn it. I want to be next level. Well, Zach's next level. Lewis, it's Nike, pronounced Nike, after the Greek goddess of victory. Well, there you go. I didn't know the history. Thank you, Zach. And then we had one from Nicole Young. How you doing, Nicole? Hope you're doing well. I don't understand people trying to defend him and the Kardashians when all people are asking for is some accountability and the ownership of choices he made. Blows my mind. Love this community. You all rock. Yeah, I like that we're on the same page on that one. What just happened here? Something just happened. I couldn't agree with you more. Well said. And hold on, I just lost. There it is. Hold on. How do you make? I can't do it now. I learn how to use a PC and make two browsers be half screen. Oh well, whatever.
Drag it from the top right-hand corner.
Oh, there we go. I think I get it now.
Yeah.
Thank you. Nicole Young, thank you so much for that. You rock, Maximilian. It's pronounced Nike, not Nike. See, Lewis, I knew it. Nicole, I wasn't making fun of you. It's just something weird. Nicole Young, can't believe Travis has a show for all ages and encourages violent behavior to the point young people died and he feels no accountability. I feel terrible if I was him. I'd use the intention to apologize profusely and make meaningful changes. Facts. If you had empathy and compassion, you cared, you'd want to do something about it. You know?
Well, almost like, okay, look, maybe I'll get people upset. Travis Scott's not the brightest cookie. He actually thinks he's talented. He actually thinks he's singing. So the people that hire him, that market to the kids, I think they're even more responsible because check it out. I'm much more talented in singing and rapping than Travis Scott, of course, but I'm not great. But if they would come up to me and say, "Hey, dude, we're gonna give you $1 gazillion to get up on stage and just like verbally defecate on people," then I would take it and stuff like that. I wouldn't be admitting that I sucked and stuff. So yeah, I would say the promoters, Nike, Nike didn't like when you're investing in a product and you're a company like Nike. You got to remember that whoever you put on your shoe, you're kind of like they're representing you. They saw previous Travis Scott's, events or whatever, and they were cool with it. They put it. They gave him a contract. So that's the deal.
So speaking of cancel culture, there's another story I want to talk about. So I'm curious what people here think.
Yeah.
So. Do I have it here? Here we go. So, Mel Gibson. Yeah, we're going there. Mel Gibson is directing Lethal Weapon 5. Also, I can't figure out why this is so bright on your screen, guys. It's not bright on mine. I need an OBS helper because it shouldn't be that washed out. It's so weird. Does it look washed out to you, Lewis? The image?
It does look washed out.
I don't understand why on mine it's normal. That's a weird bug that's happening. So apologies it looks so bright. I don't know why it's not happening on my end, but it happens in the OBS capture. So I got to work on that. Anyway, bear with me on the look. I don't know how to fix that quickly, but so Mel Gibson is directing Lethal Weapon 5 because Richard Donner, the director, iconic director, did so many amazing movies, passed away, and so he apparently asked Mel to step up in case the quote was like, "If I kick the bucket, kid, you take over." So his wife and everyone else sort of was in there saying. According to London, which covered the event, Gibson said Donner was developing the screenplay and he got pretty far along. And he said to me one day, "Listen, kid, if I kick the bucket, you will do it." And I said, "Shut up." He did indeed pass away, but he did ask me to do it. And at the time, I didn't say anything. He said it to his wife and the studio and the producer. So I will be directing the 5th one. Look, I know Mel Gibson's got a bad rap. I get it. A lot of people are never going to sort of approve for some of the things he said, the anti-Semitic things he said, etc. Like I'm not here to endorse Mel Gibson. However, like I get really pissed when I see people out there be like, somehow he's directing despite cancel culture. There's all these people like cancel culture now. If cancel culture existed, Mel Gibson wouldn't be directing Lethal Weapon 5. And it just bummed me out when I saw so much people just trying to... Look, I get people don't like Mel Gibson. He said some stupid shit. At the same time, he's an alcoholic. This was over a decade ago. At a certain point, like, what is the path to recovery, to redemption, to accountability? No one's forcing you to buy tickets to see freaking Lethal Weapon 5. You know what I mean? You can and if you want to criticize him, fine, whatever. I can't stop people from criticizing him forever condemnation for people. But I just get frustrated when they loop in and say, well, he's not canceled. Because all these articles and people complaining, you're proving the point that yes, he is. You are the culture that can't ever allow someone to grow or learn or be less hateful, because there's no path to redemption to the self-righteous people who have never done wrong. It's just it's a frustrating thing here, and it's like I can't stand it, and I got to defend even people like Mel Gibson when I see it, because it annoys me. He's paid, and in fact, I'm using this opportunity to play another clip, because part of the reason I got here was because this is what actually inspired Hugging the Cactus. And I want to play it for you all, because to me this was exactly. I'm pumped for this movie too. I want to see it, but I want to play this clip because this will sort of explain where I'm coming from better than even I can explain it after this commercial. Gotta love when they do that. I think I just inserted my own ad while that ad's playing. Look, I get it. There are some people, some of the things he said, some of the things he did. I understand there's no turning back for some people. It is what it is. But how long must the man pay? It's been over 10 years. I know he's an alcoholic. I know he's struggled with his own demons, anger, alcohol. Does it justify what he said? No. But are you in his AA group? Do you know how he suffered? You're going to tell me he's not canceled? You're going to tell me he didn't go through any emotional distress? Guys, as someone who was in it, I implore you, I wouldn't wish it on my worst enemy. There's so much in your... am I canceled? Yes, I was. I got back up, and I've been rebuilding, but does that mean I don't have PTSD in other ways and struggle emotionally and psychologically because of the torment I went through because of this damn Mary Sue mob that thinks they know better and will just believe whatever they read on the internet? F you! You're just such a judgmental, awful, harassing place. You're no better. You're no better. We all deserve a chance for redemption. And I want to play this clip because this is what really helped sway me too. Because watch this. It's incredible.
Actually, I asked Mel to present this award to me for a reason. Because when I couldn't get sober, he told me not to give up hope. And he urged me to find my faith. Didn't have to be his or anyone else's as long as it was rooted in forgiveness. And I couldn't get hired, so he cast me in the lead of a movie that was actually developed for him, and he kept a roof over my head, and he kept food on the table. And most importantly, he said that if I accepted responsibility for my wrongdoings, and if I embraced that part of my soul that was ugly, hugging the cactus, he calls it, he said that if I hugged the cactus long enough, I'd become a man of some humility, and that my life would take on a new meaning. And I did, and it worked. All he asked in return was that someday I help the next guy in some small way. It's reasonable to assume that at the time he didn't imagine the next guy would be him. Or that someday was tonight. So anyway, on this special occasion, and in light of the recent holidays, including Columbus Day, I humbly ask that you join me, unless you are completely without sin, in which case you picked the wrong industry, in forgiving my friend his trespasses, offering him the same clean slate you have me, and allowing him to continue his great and ongoing contribution to our collective art without shame. He's hugged the cactus long enough.
That's what it's about, guys. You never, ever effing know what someone's gone through. And this culture, the culture of it, is a team of people who have done no wrong. And they want to wish just eternal hell on you. They want to wish you just to leave, not only get out of my society, but go kill yourself. There's nothing you can do to better yourself or educate yourself. It infuriates me, this self-righteousness, this they're still out there, and I can't friggin' stand it. Now, look, I get it. You may not like them, but shut up and don't buy a ticket then. Don't buy a ticket. You have every right to don't buy. But why do you got to keep shaming and poking and hitting? It's so hard, and addiction is real. Does that justify the things he said and the anti-Semitic things he said? No, but it definitely puts you in a dark freaking place. It absolutely does. And when Robert Downey Jr. did so much weird shit, guys, we can let him. We're okay with him now. There's like prisoners, Lewis. They go to prison reform, especially with so many people in Hollywood. They're all about it, right? You serve your time. Okay, they deserve to come back into society. There's like, all right, you've paid your price. That's okay. What is the price he needs to pay? People don't want to accept or understand that Mel clearly. I'm guessing, as someone who's been through something similar, I'm guessing that was a very difficult time for him. Even with his money, even with his celebrity, the dude was donezo. Couldn't get anything. It's been a while since slowly he's been able to do his art again. And let's be clear, he's damn good at making movies, Lewis. Directing, acting, he's a fucking pro. I want to see him work. I don't maybe want to go see him, teach. So I don't know. There's certain things I don't want to maybe sign up for him on. But watching Lethal Weapon 4, hells yeah, I want to watch that. Enough's enough. Now, if he's out there still being a dick and hitting people and saying things, fine, I get it. Then, yeah, never mind, get out of here again. But, my God, it's been over a decade. He's let him have a moment to, finish out the franchise that we love so dearly and give him a chance to find redemption himself and ask for forgiveness. No, everyone deserves it. Everyone deserves it, even Mel Gibson. So if you're out there, I implore you guys, just be better. Look, you don't have to like him, but you don't have to pile on. You don't have to continue the endless shame. It is Lewis. Why is the social media shaming? It should be illegal. These scumbags are like the worst part of our society, worse than Mel Gibson. Like they don't even understand or see the mirror, and they have their own insecurities and demons and issues. They can't even freaking see. It takes. We have to educate and empower people to be better people, or else who the fuck are we? Thoughts?
I think, well, look, I think the people who are upset at Mel Gibson's comments 5 years ago have the right to be. They have the right to be. This was a great, powerful speech. It's funny that the Mary Sue reports this because as of yesterday, I've stumbled on one of their articles where they used the racist term Latinx, and then they had 100
Latinx.
million people tell them it's racist, and they still ran with it. So that tells you what kind of people are pushing the cancel culture and being holier than thou, the real racist, the ones that were rejected from being the hall monitor in high school or grammar school. They want to be the ones in charge now, and we're not going to let them. Please do this, ladies and gentlemen. Make fun of them, call them out a zillion times, and when you're tired of doing it, do it again. That's all. Lethal Weapon, I'm not a big fan of. I like Richard Donner,
now we're gonna fight. But no, I'm excited. I mean, look, is it gonna be perfect?
It's all good, man.
Who knows? But the reality is, yes, Mel Gibson's coming back, and I think opportunity for him to come back. People who know him and around him want him to come back. What is the deal? Why? I'm so sick of who these people on Twitter deciding who should be allowed to be in society and who shouldn't. They
don't. We just have to make fun of them and
yeah, that's what I want to call them out because I'm sick of it.
That's good.
It's a frustrating world we live in. You don't have to like Mel Gibson. You don't have to be okay with the things he did. I get it, but some of us want to still watch Lethal Weapon 5. Some of us want to give him a chance to get redemption. That's our right as people. You don't have to do it. We're going to do it. Let people move on. Otherwise, you're basically giving them death sentences, and I don't get it. Even Travis Scott, I don't wish that on him. I wish him, he needs to. People like Travis Scott, they need to fall down tremendously.
I don't know,
to
man.
learn
People
anything.
died with him, though, man.
No, but I'm saying
I don't know about him.
Well, but I'm saying you need to fall down to really learn how to crush an ego like Travis Scott. You got to lose it all. If you don't lose it all, you're not gonna. You're just gonna think you're what's the word? Invincible. You can do no wrong. And the reality for someone like Travis Scott, you got to do. And for me, yeah, him going to prison would help. I think him.
Was there any law he broke? I don't think so. What Travis Scott should do is listen to his music, realize he sucked, and and just put his money in the bank and just fold up and go away and say, "Hey, man, I was so lucky. I made people's ears bleed, and I still made money off it. That's a huge accomplishment in life. Mel Gibson's a really talented director. I can't take that away from him. I'm not a big fan of Lethal Weapons. I'll check it out again.
Oh, I
do love Richard Donner, though. That's one of my idols, which is ironic. So Donner was cool with him. Donner seemed like a nice guy. Donner gave Mel Gibson his blessing and stuff.
Yeah.
A lot of people have worked with Mel Gibson. Again, you have the right. They have the right to be hurt about his comments. If they're hurt, they're hurt. But some of them are taking advantage on Twitter because they got rejected as hall monitors in grammar school.
Well, it's
and now they think they could be the ones to take accountability.
It's also just turned political, and I don't want to get into it, but people are suspecting or trying to assume what his political beliefs are, and they're not my political beliefs.
Oh, then that means Richard Donner was one too,
yeah,
and
exactly.
so does. And same thing with Iron Man.
And now I am for support. It's like it's so stupid. This weird you support this, so I must cancel you. Like, dude, that's why we're so divided.
No. Let's play Tag You're It. Mel Gibson was an Expendables. Expendables. Look at the cast.
Oh my God! Everybody there in the
everyone there is now a Trump supporter. Donner gave him the blessing. Jesus is also a Trump supporter because Mel Gibson.
Let's not even go. Look, I'm not. I'm going to say it because I'm not afraid to say it. I'm not a Trump supporter. Okay, I've said it, but my parents are. I have friends that are. I've learned and I think it's bettered me. I've learned you have to accept. Yeah, well, they're not monsters. Some people do and some people don't. That's where I stand politically, and that's all. I'll get into it because I don't want to do it. But you got to respect that there's different people with different beliefs, and if we can't do that, then we are being not good people. We got to stop branding things like generalizing people.
Both sides radically vilify the opposite side. And make up these stories that are really, really political and really, really despicable stories about each other, and people run with it, and that's why one side hates the other and the other one hates the other, and it just keeps going like that. So yeah, the truth is in the middle somewhere. But hey, look, Robert Downey Jr. endorsed Mel Gibson. He forgave him, so that means he's also a supporter, and since he's an Avenger, all the Avengers are pro-Trumpers. So cancel them, Twitter, now.
No, stop canceling anybody and stop.
And the directors.
No more politics.
No, look, I'm a big believer that if everyone gets canceled, no one gets canceled. F off. That's it. Cancel me. I'm canceled. F off. There.
All right, sorry. I realized some of you were waiting in the call room, and then I just forgot.
Call room in the house.
Phil's on deck. Oh, and I see a sexy Scott in there.
Hey, I'm not Scottish.
Phil! Sorry. There's the call-in link. What up, Phil? He's connecting his audio.
Phil, what's up, man?
Oh, what's up, man? How you doing?
How are you doing,
very
sir?
Good,
bro. I'm very good. Sorry about what happened yesterday, Lewis. I had some audio issues.
Oh, it happens, man.
How is everybody?
Great.
Cool. Andy, you want to know a little bit about the stock market? I'm not a professional, but I do know a little bit.
Yeah, everyone seems to know a little bit. Everyone always tells me, I got a little bit I could tell you.
Well,
I don't know enough to do it.
I think Live Nation is owned also by AEG that Michael Jackson was a part of as well.
That makes sense.
I think. Don't quote me on that one, but I think so.
Hey, I will say this. This isn't advice or anything, but what's worked for me is that once somebody suggests a stock, don't invest in it. It's too late.
Yeah.
It's true.
It's either going to go up and do good, or it's going to go really down and go really bad.
Yeah, that's my experience. It's not advice or anything.
So, yeah. It's either going to go up.
Oh, and another thing is my experience, as soon as I sell, it goes up.
That also happens to me.
Now with crypto, I mean, if you want to invest in crypto is a pretty good investment. It should be going up a lot.
Oh, but I stayed at Dogecoin. Dogecoin is, I just left it there and it's gone down.
Yeah, well, crypto is doing really good. I don't really know too much about currency, but I heard crypto is pretty good.
Crypto, I got a little bit, but yeah, let's not. I want to. Yeah, exactly. If somebody really knows, what to do, hit me up. I guess I'm trying to get a little bit more into it, but we'll see. But anyway, Phil, real quick, as we have you, good to see you, sir. How are you doing? Anything else? Anything you specifically wanted to ask?
I'm good, man. Other than just the Travis Scott story, I think it's, I agree with you 100%. I think he's full of, you know what? I don't want to say it on air. I don't see him going very far in the near future. And I think the shoe deal should be canceled.
You don't think it should be, or you should? Sorry.
It should be canceled.
Yeah, I
why
agree.
was it even done in the first place?
Well, because exactly. I think now they've lined themselves up, and they need to be they need to do more research on the brands, they're connecting their brand to, because they should have never made a shoe with that guy in the first place, given all the previous arrests and everything else. But Nike, Fortnite, they're all responsible in lifting this guy up and up and getting these kids. My kid loves Nike shoes, and so it's a status thing, and they're the kids talk about them, and it's I try my best. But I get it, and so all that stuff is just amping it up for the kids to make them more popular. It's a trick. Lil Nas X has done it too. They all get popular with the kids to get those quick YouTube more replay, and then makes them popular, and then other people. It's just a whole, as you said, Lewis. It's a whole business model that's crazy. But
they just need to find new talent to brand the shoe with.
They're not going to do that. What we need to do is start making fun of people that wear Nike. Make fun of them so people stop wearing them. There.
Yeah. So. I think that makes a lot of sense.
It sounds crazy, but that will work. Once you make something uncool, no one will buy it.
Celebrities, they're all brand deals. They're we all know that they're all brand deals. They're connected to a famous face, and the celebrity themselves, they get paid top dollar for branding their product, and then sometimes they do good for it, and sometimes they do bad.
Yeah, but why always terrible people? I mean, who's next? Brian Laundrie? I mean, get his shoe? What are we gonna do next? At least look for good people to represent.
Yeah. I mean, branding is all about the selling the product, and you gotta find good talent to sell the product. But with Travis Scott, I don't think that's a good talent prospect.
You're using the word talent loosely, Phil.
No. I'm saying, he's talentless. He's always been talentless.
We call him a no talent Travis.
Yeah,
no talent Travis.
He's always been talentless. He always used auto-tune and just singers these days are just, I don't know, there's only a few that aren't as bad as they sound with auto-tune. It's not the same as it was way back when.
Don't disagree. I appreciate the call, Phil. Thank you so much for calling in, as always.
No problem.
Talk to you soon, sir.
All right, buddy. Take care. Have a safe trip.
Thank you so much. And then we got our Scotty Hottie. What's up, Jay?
Scotty Hottie.
Hey, how are we, guys?
How are you?
Pretty good, man.
I'm good.
Are you
good.
Are you impressed with your one of your auction dates? MMs has now stepped up to investor status. Jake, I guess she wants to have a Skype with me.
Oh.
Feeling jealous?
I'm very jealous, Andy. Very jealous. Can't tell you how jealous I am. But it's the way life goes sometimes. When there's a better, more popular man in the building, I just need to step aside. Step aside.
Oh no,
Lewis, do you want a shot?
They always say, the guys get bored of the girls, they find someone new. But no, you ladies are just the same. You're all going through us like water. Jesus.
Well, look, here's the deal. And I know a lot of ladies, let me see if the ladies will agree with me. A lot of mistake couples do is that they stop dating. You guys and gals, mostly guys, you got to take your significant other on dates, dinner, movies, little things like that. When you become, a lot of times we fall into the in the beginning, we're going everywhere. We're trying to conquer and win the heart over. And then we become the sofa couple where whatever's on at night, we watch on TV and then go to sleep. You need to add some spice Go out, little things. Go out to dinner. Grab some ice cream. Like I said, a movie. Go clubbing. You guys used to club when you first dated. Go out there, be among other people,
Get sexy.
Compliment and stuff like that. So I don't know. Ladies, do you agree with me that you got to continue dating? Even if you're married, you got to continue dating your significant other.
Yes.
I'm sorry.
Facts.
Hold on, my subscription is now blowing up.
No, it's true. You gotta treat the wifey like it's your first date once, like when you first met. You gotta make sure you do it. So
correct.
And vice versa.
We do act like okay. We
treat your man that way too.
Don't take her for granted,
yeah.
Guys and gals. Because remember, the first time you saw your significant other, the way they swept you off your feet, and then after years, maybe you got used to them and take them for granted. Someone is seeing them for the first time and feeling that exact same thing. They want to feel that from you.
I love this. Love Line with Lewis Love.
Lewis Love. DJ Lewis Love in the Love Line mix.
You should do Nerd Report. You should do a Love Line episode. All right, call in with your love
All I know is that I'm up
Lewis
to
Love.
30,000 subs now just by this speech.
Yeah, baby. You're not wrong, dude. It's totally true. MM's also, speaking of which, Jake Rowan, you're always you, doll.
Oh,
there you go.
See,
Can't compete with you.
Andy.
I thought I had
Always
for
got
like
eyes
1
for
second,
me.
and I'm like, damn it, back to the bottom again. Always on the bottom, I am. Andy, point. I didn't mean drop Chris. I meant drop Travis Scott. Oh, okay, gotcha. And then Savannah Jane, and not to play devil's advocate, not to play devil's advocate, her pun intended, but if everyone deserves forgiveness, does Travis? What would it take? I'm just curious of your answer. Yes, everyone deserves forgiveness. But it's not my forgiveness to give Travis Scott. It's the parents and all the people, the loved ones, right? So the problem is, same with Mel Gibson. Like, I'm not Jewish, but I know a lot of people are upset by some of the things he said, or, I'm not a woman, some of the things he did. I don't like some of the stuff he did. I do believe a lot of it was the alcohol. I think it was a lot of the alcohol. Like, I think he was going through his own demons. And so I know people with addiction. I've faced addiction. Like that is next level. It's like a different thing where it can change you as well. Some people would say, no, it makes you more honest. I don't agree with that logic. Again, he hasn't offended me personally, so I'm okay. But for the people that have offended him, I mean, he's got to get forgiveness from them. Same with Travis. So what do I want? What do they deserve it? I think anybody does if they're putting the work in. And I don't see Travis putting the work in. If Travis was out there being more like remorseful, and doing that, I think a lot of us would be more okay with him trying to get forgiveness, including some of those parents. But trying to play, I don't know, man, I'm so hurt. I don't want to do that impression again, but you know what I'm saying? He doesn't seem like he cares. He's so distancing. There's no empathy or compassion or accountability whatsoever. And so for me, he needs to start showing a lot more of that before I would forgive him. He needs to come out and really own it. Be like, because he's making so many damn excuses, and it's all like top level money people. And look, to be fair, I hate the top level money people even more. Lewis said it, and I agree. Yeah. Live Nation, all these people, they've been fueling and funding the Travis Scotts of the world. It's easy to point at Travis Scott and blame him, which I'm gonna do because he's the star. He should know better. And you don't let the puppet strings take you at the same, while they're all profiting, like I think his bad music and just everything else, he was like instigating this rage culture. And so the buck stops with him at the end of the day because that was his choice. I do believe that's him like amping that up and wanting to do it and be an artist, a rage artist. And so, yeah, I got to put him up there with the money people, but I blame them all. They're all responsible. A lot of people are responsible. Go ahead, Lewis.
One thing we all know, he's dumb. Travis is dumb. So, but what is this? Okay, remember you brought up that story about the other so-called artist you called out for being a bad influence to kids, and then what did they come back with? When you called them out with money,
Little Nas X,
right?
Little Nas X, I called him out for being bad for kids, or just not don't promote yourself to kids. Is really all I was saying. And he's like, "Here's I am with my stacks of money. You got ratioed."
Exactly. So that's where Travis here is doing the same thing. They don't care that your kids killed themselves. They don't care what drugs are on, what happens to them. They made money. They don't care. That's the attitude they have. So, I mean, where did they learn it from? Obviously, Travis doesn't think for himself. He actually thinks he could sing. He actually thinks he has talent. because his management told him that and he believed it. His management saying, look, whatever they say to you, don't worry about it. You're making money, and that's all they care about. So there, just so you guys know, that's the way of thinking from the labels down. It's not the artist, because they pick the worst artist possible. As a matter of fact, they want people like him that don't think, so they can manipulate. And who knows what the contract with him really says? He may be, how much does he really get? I don't know. The record labels also take advantages of the so-called artists, and they get the most manipulative person they can manipulate the easiest to get to sign contracts or their life away.
Yeah, well said. I mean, so to answer that question, yes, that's what I would want is accountability. I want him to actually seem like he cares and not just rub his face and be sad he's losing brand deals. No, I want him to really understand the gravity of it, which I do think he is at some point. I think that's going to hit him. And I think he needs to come out and really own it and be like, look, he's got to take ownership of it. The reality is it's a tough spot because I remember when I was going through my stuff, like when I was being canceled and wrongful, I was being accused of things that weren't true, right? But the reality was I did want to apologize for, how do I say, it was just like I realized I was inappropriate. I was a little flirty and inappropriate, and there was a power dynamic that I was just unaware of. And I wanted to apologize for that because I just wasn't aware, and I wanted to apologize if I made anyone feel uncomfortable, because that was not what I was trying to do. It was a lot of people in a certain group of society that just, oh my God, don't think of me like I'm beautiful. Like, how dare you? Now I'm creeped out. Like, that's literally what some of it was. But there were a couple instances where I was flirting, and I clearly was maybe aggressively flirting back, and I thought they were interested, but they just didn't want to say they weren't. And that made me feel bad. So I also was a cheater. So like there were things I know I did wrong that I wanted to apologize for that weren't criminal and that weren't, I think, worth being canceled over. But in order to really take accountability and come forward, I couldn't apologize, because if I had apologized for that, I wouldn't have been able to pursue my legal battle against the things that were wrong, because my employer would have had a reason to fire me, because anything I say can be used against you. That's what they say, right? So if Travis, it's the same thing for Travis right now. So I do understand he's in a bit of a bind potentially, but I also just don't buy it. But if he says, I'm so sorry, if he takes full accountability, he's on the hook to be criminally charged. So I can step back and understand living through a similar situation. You got to be careful what you say, because anything you use can be used against you. I wanted to apologize, but if I had apologized, my employer would have gone, well, look, he's clearly deserved to be fired because he apologized for doing wrongdoing. When in reality, it was like my lord, like, well, no, he's apologizing for things that aren't fireable, but just because he wants to apologize. You know what I mean? It's like, it's a slippery slope once you want to come fess up and come clean. However, Alec Baldwin, in instance, like, he's come out and apologized. As Christopher Melcher said, like, bravo. That's what you do. Own it. Say it. Come out and be like, it wasn't my fault. I didn't know. I feel terrible. I can't believe this happened.
Then why did he apologize?
Well, but he did apologize. Alec has apologized.
But if he didn't do anything wrong, why is he apologizing?
Well, I guess he didn't apologize, did he? He came forward and acknowledged, like, well, but good question. But I don't know if he actually said the words "I'm sorry." But he like sort of took ownership for being in the situation and the tragedy that happened. He didn't just stay silent.
Because I'll be honest with you. I don't think Travis Scott broke a law or Alec Baldwin. I don't think they broke a law. But the only thing is, like, Travis Scott could have just easily stopped the concert or brought attention to it. But even if he's hired, I know it's very frustrating because he could have stopped it. So we think of him as being responsible, but he's hired to, spew his gibberish during his show. And he's not in charge. He's not particularly in charge of security or anything like that, or organization or collecting the money. All that's other people. Those are his management, the event coordinator and stuff like that. So that's a problem with him. Like, if I was him, I just go ahead, call it a win. Like I said earlier, history for him it's great. He has no talent and he made a lot of money without talent. And just go away. That's what I would do.
Just go. Definitely go away. Jake, you agree?
Yeah. No, I mean, he is talentless. You know, that's an undisputed
Yeah.
fact.
Yep.
I think.
You feel me?
I mean, there is still quite a lot of error on his end. You know, we've already seen from videos and stuff, he blatantly seen what was happening at the concert.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of other people who are in a better position that have been performing for far longer than him have the ability to stop concerts and just go, whoa, 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 get off her, stop what you're doing, let that person stand up, bring that person to the front, get that person some water, whatever needs to happen. Performers understand that the crowd is paid to see them, and obviously you want to be there for them as much as they're there for you.
Now,
and I think that's something that he just didn't quite understand.
I want him to be responsible because he could have stopped it.
Yeah.
People in the comments, let me know what law he broke because I'm down to change my mind. I mean, I'm down. I'm hoping something will make him responsible for it because he absolutely could have stopped it. Don't think for a second I'm thinking he's just, an angel. I just don't know what law he broke.
Could he not get charged for the same thing as he was last time?
Inciting a riot? Maybe?
Yeah.
He didn't get charged last time?
I mean, yeah, he's going to be charged with gross negligence is what it is. That's the crime.
All right, okay.
It's gross negligence, Lewis, is what as we've talked
All
about.
right.
On
I mean, good.
So there's incitement.
If he's guilty,
there's
that's what he
incitement.
did.
There's gross negligence. There's stuff like that. There's there are terms like something it's manslaughter, but like responsible, but not really aware, like involuntary or something. There are terms. We've had lawyers come on and confirm this. Like there are absolutely criminal charges that can be placed against him. So we'll find out, and he'll be in the court of law. And I think that's what needs to happen. Put him in that court, give him his chance to defend himself, do an investigation, and see what happens. That's what I want to see.
Could the same thing be said about the organizers?
Oh yeah, all of them.
They had clues.
All of them are under it, Lewis. They're all being sued.
Yeah.
They're all going to be sued, and they're all going to be, I'm sure, faced with criminal and civil charges. So excuse me. We'll see. But Lewis, your prayers have been answered. You ready for this?
Yeah, so it's always going to be something new. When a person decides to be themselves, they offer something no one else can be.
Yeah, because once you be you, who can be you but you?
Right.
That's what's wrong right now. Everybody trying to rap the same style with the, I don't know who created it, if it was Future or Migos, but all them niggas sound the same. I said, nigga had me in the studio one night trying to do that shit. I'm like, man, cut this shit off. What am I here doing? Rap like that.
He said, what the fuck you got me doing?
This shit, it's addictive. This shit'll get you. You hear that shit every.
It's so true. But
okay, let's be fair though, Snoop. I've seen this video. It's awesome. Travis doesn't sound like that though.
Well, no, this is 2014, but he just they sent to me, but he's just sort of sounded
Snoop
like
made it sound better. Snoop sounds way better.
It's true, but no, but I think Travis took that and did an auto-tune version of the. It's like next level of the. It's insane.
Oh my gosh, we got Stefania in the house. Steph, the alternate A up girl.
What's in the chat? What up, Steph? I wasn't scrolled down. I missed it. I didn't see her up to date. Steph, hope you're doing. There's so much love to Steph. Good to see you. Taking a break. Always good to see you, Steph. Hope you're doing well. Also, I'm behind on a couple of these things. Jeez.
Let's go.
So, whoa. Oh, I'm really behind. Thank you, guys. Hold on. Let's see here. Nike. Did you? All right. So sorry. I don't understand. All right. I'm behind on some chats. Let's catch up here. Nicole, I don't understand how people are defined. Oh, yeah. Thank you. Blows my mind. People want to defend him. Nicole, that's where I think we stopped. Stacy Cotty, did you read my comment and answer? Is Google down? I'm having trouble updating my card info. Stacy, did I? Did we? She's having trouble with her credit card. I'm upgraded. I'm having trouble. Oh. Yeah, I think Sam explained it to you. Hopefully, Stacy, a while back. I hope you figured that out. Just wiggling through life, dude. The English language has few actual rules. Is TOO, TWO. Is I can't even imagine learning the English language as a second or more language. Yeah, it can be tough. Chrissy, Chinese seems like the most tough, or Japanese with all those characters. I can't figure that out. Chrissy says it's laughable that they say they couldn't stop the show because it would cause chaos when they already clearly had chaos going on. When's it enough? Well, they could have had more people to storm. I see what they're saying there, but yeah, Travis didn't have to end the show. He could have told everyone to calm down. Jake says Mel is a great director. It's in the past. Move on. Jake's on board for Lethal Weapon 4. It sounds like. Yes, Jake.
Of course. Yeah. I think the thing that really sticks with me about Mel as well was when he done Hacksaw Ridge. Was that in 2016? And on all the posters it said from the director of Braveheart and Passion of the Christ, and they never mentioned them by name.
Yeah,
they only
just mention the movies, and that's all that matters, honestly. Just because that's those.
Well, I think what Jake's trying to say that they didn't mention him by name because he has a iffy track record.
Oh,
same thing goes on with M. Night Shyamalan movies. They don't really say his name as much.
It's true. They're like from the creator of Sixth Sense and Glass. Like those two did well. Just wiggling through life. Preach, Andy. We are all human. I won't be the person to cast a stone. So many prideful people that really just need to sit down and take a lesson or many facts. Just wiggling through life. Radiant Rosie, I'm sorry for my pre-show comment yesterday. Don't apologize if I made you uncomfortable. Oh no, you made me feel wonderful, Rosie. Keep it coming. That was not my intention. Don't worry, I'm not actually thirsty for YouTube strangers. Oh damn, now I'm disappointed. Jesus, Rosie, you're awesome, Andy. Keep doing what you do for the world. Oh no, Rosie, please send it over to Lewis too. Although if I'm your favorite, tell the chat all day long that I'm your favorite. I love it. Get thirsty, Rosie. I'm all good. I can handle it. Thank you for the comment, Rosie. I'm sorry if I made you feel. I was just playing. I'm always awkward when that happens. I don't know, Jake. How do you handle when all these people are getting thirsty for you? Just it puts you in a weird spot, right? Yeah.
Just pretend it's not happening.
Oh, that's smart. And then they're like even more thirsty. Yeah.
I get offended because how dare one human compliment another. I get really offended.
No, Rosie, I want to see more compliments today. Step it up. That's now my challenge.
Rosie.
Thank you, Rosie. You are radiant. I will say it because it's in your name. Alicia, just sent you the video of Snoop Dogg mocking. We just did it. Funny, please react in our Telegram chat. Oh, it's in our Telegram. Oh, I just got it. Thank you, Alicia. Just got it. Alicia, props to you as well. And Puff, Gene, and the headline group, always helping. If anybody wants to be a part of the headline group, reach out to them. Let us know. We'll try you out. Tammy Joe, thank you so much. And Megan Mulligan. Megan Mulligan! I remember Megan. What's up, Megan? How are you? See? Finally, Megan, I've connected you to the name because she added her last name, and now I've made a connection. Sometimes fans donate a lot, and I forget who they are. And Megan kept reminding me on Instagram as she'd send me things with her amazing son. Megan, how are you doing? Let's see what she said. It's not cancel culture when 10 lives, children's lives, were lost, hundreds injured. That's called accountability. Facts. Screw his bad music. Facts. His ugly shoes. Facts. His bought fame. Facts. And that he got into our children's lives through video games. Facts. He's accountable. Couldn't have said it better, Megan. Thank you, Megan. Good to see you. Andy, point. I think Chris will influence Kylie to drop Chris like a hot pocket. I mean, that's bad press too, though. He'll get some flack for like, you didn't stand by your man when he needed you. You were at that show, Kylie. They're in a tough bind. It'll be interesting to see how they navigate it. Courtney Ramone became a member. I hate because it doesn't tell me what level you guys are, so I'm sorry when you become a member and I get later. Joey Lilly, became next level. Yes! Joey and his girlfriend Allison, they have hats. And they bought 2 of these suckers, so you guys are amazing. I love you. And Joey's like, yeah, you know what? I'm going to go next level. Why the hell not? Let's step it up. Joey just went next level. Oh my goodness, level 2. Incredible.
Electric Boogaloo.
Savannah Jane, we got that. I got through yours. I think we got to yours. I think I'm caught up now. Wait, did I? MMs. You're always my doll. You're the best. Talking. Nora. Talking every day is also important, and use the concept of us versus the problem, not me, you on who is going to fix it. I'm sorry, Nora. I'm trying to understand. Talking every day
it's probably
is also
about
important.
Relationships.
Oh yeah, talking every day is also important about a relationship. There we go. And use of the concept of us versus the problem, not me versus you on who is going to fix it. Facts. Us well said, as well as talking every day. It's true. Make time for each other every day. Thank you, Nora. And then Joey, Andy, just wanted to thank you. My girlfriend and I rewatch the live every night because she can't catch you while she's working. Finding your channel has brought us closer and gives us more stuff to talk about. So thank you very much for that. Oh, you guys are adorable. Joey and Allison are couple goals. Joining and watching the stream every day. Joey and Allison, hit me up sometime. Let me know if there's a topic you want us to bring on here so you guys can have something fun to talk about. But I love it. Or you two should just call in sometime. That'd be even funner. I guess she's working, so someday we'll figure that out. But I appreciate you both a lot. And then Alicia, what are you doing there in the chat with that, Alicia? My goodness, you don't have to do that. You're already doing so much. Me making it rain because Jake is here. Scotty Hottie. Man, Alicia steps it up when you're in town. Come on all the time, Jake. Look at all this. Who else is going to make it rain for the Scotty Hottie? That is, I like. Is it a sweater? It's a good look.
Yeah, this is it looks like static, doesn't it, on camera? Like it looks like TV static.
Here, there you go, Alicia. You bought a full screen, Jake. Here he is. Go ahead, Jake. Your full screen. Show off the Scotty Hottie. There he is. He's just scratching his nose.
See,
look at this.
Nice.
He's
Scratching my nose, fixing my hat.
Yeah.
Adjusting my headphones. Is that the kind of stuff that you want to see?
That's what we do here on the channel. Alrighty. What happened here? What is this? What is this? Pause alerts? Text? Why is that there? Get rid of this. Oh, that's better. Well, looking good, Jake. I gotta agree. Oh, we got a caller here that's been waiting patiently. Margot. All right, I'm bringing you in, Margot. Well, coming in as Margot figures that out. Gigi, when are you going to make Jake read his thirsty tweets asking for a ninja friend? All right, Gigi, you know what? I'm going to go check in a few minutes. If anybody, what was the hashtag again? What was it? Jake thirsty tweets? Does someone remember? If we can get, I wanted 10.
I don't know, because you told me not to look it up, so I deliberately didn't remember what it was.
What was the hashtag again? Oh, I've lost it.
Thirsty for Jake?
Thirsty tweet Jake. Somebody remind me what the hashtag was. Does anyone remember what the some of you did it? If someone can remind me, what was the hashtag again? Let me know. I'll go search it and I'll promote it right now. And then when you guys tell me, we'll go check again, and if you guys want to send some more thirsty tweets, I'll go check it out. But someone's got there. I know there were a few, and I forget.
Hashtag Jake Thirst Tweets.
Jake Thirst Tweets is what it was?
Yeah.
Okay. I would have never figured that out.
Well,
that was it. Okay, that was it. All right, so far we got, oh my gosh, there's one, hold on, 2, 3, 4, 5. We need 5 more. So if you guys make 5 more, we will have him read them, okay? So go hashtag Jake Thirst Tweets on Twitter. Just make sure you leave, don't look, but there's a couple instances. Hashtag Jake Thirst Tweets and tag me at Andy Signore, Jake Thirst Tweets. And we got some we'll go through, okay? So it's coming soon once we hit that goal. And then Margot, are you there, Margot?
Hey, Andy, local Florida girl, nerd.
Woo!
Hi, Lewin.
Where in Florida?
How are you?
You know, I just want to say a couple things because I don't know where I am in the feed because I lost you guys when I jumped on Zoom. So I don't know if you guys have covered this, but Travis needs to lose any deals he has right now because until this investigation is complete, you need to stop the flow and the faucet that's going to allow him to get out of this. He shouldn't have anything on the table, whether he did before or it's coming in now. You know, that's, I think, the respectable thing to do. Not how else are you going to hit him hard?
Yeah,
don't let him have any money right now. And then,
not only that, he should have never had anything. He's a hack.
I see your point there, but he's a musician. I think, it would have been different. I think Andy has brought this up. It would have been different if he said right away, there were things that went wrong. We should have stopped the show. It was messed up. If he didn't go out partying all night, whatever. There are ways that you take responsibility for what happened that night. Don't tell me you didn't see what happened or didn't know something happened to that degree, because you couldn't avoid it. But then let's talk about Live Nation, because definitely Travis Scott needs some accountability. But you have a group of people who are also, you know, they have lawsuits with the Ace family. That was a total disaster, that thing. You know, Sloan covers a lot of stuff with them. Why are they getting into new contracts? They didn't have the security. And that makes me question, is it because they're trying to like make up for losses they've took recently? Because they have a lot of other things, I think, that just aren't right with the company. So is this from a point that they're trying to cut their losses and make more money and, you know, not have the security that they needed to have there and to make more money off of the event? And like, you know, the police conference really was frustrating. Like Andy said, a lot of nothing there. Like, at least give us something. Who are you looking into that could be responsible for this? Give us something, because even in Brian Laundrie, he wasn't the suspect, the primary suspect. He was a person of interest. Are we not allowed to know who might be responsible? Who are you looking into? What's going on? I know it's an investigation, but nothing has been said to the degree of what kind of charges are we looking at? How serious is this being taken? And I think that's where the frustration lies.
Could have said it better. I mean, at the same time, I feel like they're saying they're covering everybody, and I do feel like, you know, look, it takes a little bit of time to get through all these interesting information bits. But I mean, to me, it's frustrating because the Houston police absolutely are on the line too. They're there taking selfies, being around it. Like I hold them accountable as well. For not, you know, they're up there at the front while Drake's playing, taking pictures of Drake, and we know at that point in the show that chaos was happening. So I don't get it. So Houston PD was like only covering like the celebrity front row. It's like not the rest of the venue. Like that's effed up too.
500 police, they said 500. It just makes me scratch my head. I've been to festivals. I go all the time. You see a police presence. If there's 500 police there, and sorry for yelling into the mic before I am outside.
Passion.
I don't know if you
I
guys
hear you.
Sounds good.
I'm like fighting for justice. No, but for real though, everything makes me scratch my head. I don't think it's some conspiracy. I think there was so many wrong moves, and it's not a freak accident. Like I know you guys have voiced before. It's an accountability because there's a past. And while we're talking about Mel Gibson has had time to reflect. This just happened. Can Travis Scott have forgiveness and maybe come out again from this one day? Maybe, but it doesn't happen the next day or a week later. He's going to have to go through it, and he's not showing any, like, he said sorry, but there's no remorse. It's like, I'm a performer. I did my job. That's how I feel.
If he could bring the children back that were victims, then I'll forgive him.
I know those poor children. And not even to like focus on that. I mean, it needs to be a focus, but not to make him a monster because of that. But like, I just don't get how you can even. I don't know.
No, I'll make him a monster because of that. That's fine.
Yeah, no, you're right. I don't know what I'm saying.
No, that's fine. You sound great, by the way. I like the louder. When people are a little louder, actually. Excuse me?
We're loud.
You're what?
I'm Greek. We're loud.
Oh yeah, I'm Cuban. We're loud too, and we love it. We embrace it.
But
you sound great.
I want to say I'm really frustrated. Like I see a lot about Travis Scott, but I'm also very frustrated with Live Nation. Yep. I hope we need to stop that faucet too. I think both parties are equally accountable, and I think I really would like to see Live Nation stop taking anything they have right now too, and to be just, they need time to sort their things out because there's a big issue there.
Well said. Thank you for calling in, Margot. I appreciate the passion.
And adding to that, when industries push something at you, you got to step back and go, is this actually good? Or is it just, trash they're trying to feed us and stuff like that? So, I mean, again, why does this guy even have fans?
Man, I really want to do the karaoke with you later. I just want to play a bunch of Travis Scott songs and listen to Lewis try and do it. I really do.
Thank you guys for having me.
Thank you.
You're awesome. Thank you so much, Margot.
And and also with they sell it to the kids, you know?
Correct.
They're aiming towards middle class, low income
And that-
families. Families that want to please their children and will buy them anything and any CDs. So you're
Correct.
right.
You could tell that woman that was grieving her daughter. She probably works 2 jobs. She's really tired. You know, inflation's awful right now. It's hard to make a living, and she just wanted to make her daughter happy. And this is what happens. So you know, it's awful all the way around that these industries prey on the weakest of our society by promoting trash like Travis Scotty here. You know what I mean? Who didn't even bother, you know, giving
Travis
anything that
Scotty,
sounded
not
decent.
a hottie. Yeah, like our Scottish hottie. Thank you, Margot.
Yeah.
I appreciate you.
Thank you, guys.
Have enjoy your day. Yeah, with Travis Scotty, not the hottie. We got the real Scotty hottie here. Woo! Hottie Scotty. Speaking of which, do we get it? Let's see. I'll check the thirst tweets in a second. But I saw someone. Was it who did I sent it out? Someone was asking, "How do I become a member?" Well, I'll show you right here. Hit join. It's right next to subscribe. You hit join and then select your tier on the left there. Pick one that you can afford. And that's it. Now, I think someone else has been asking, how do I change my membership? I think it's the same way when you go in there. In fact, I'm going to try here because people are asking me, how do I upgrade? People are confused. I'm going to show you how to do it through Nerd Report since I'm subscribed. Do you have more than one tier, Lewis?
I have a couple tiers, yes.
Yeah, so you go to See Perks, and then you're here, and then you hit Upgrade.
Yeah, and you guys are welcome.
And
There's
then-
actually a link you could share like
And
that.
then
too.
literally you can upgrade any member you want. You go to the next one. I'm not a member. Oh, dude, I gotta be careful. Make sure my credit card's not showing. I'm not. I just upgraded. Look at how easy that was.
Oh, I got a message too, I think.
Boom! I just upgraded. I'm now at level 2. See how easy that was?
Yeah,
Bam.
everybody.
I better get a shout out, Lewis.
Why doesn't everybody do what Andy did and repeat?
Yeah, there you go. See, that's how an upgrade works. And so
Yeah.
there you go. You can
Thank
become
you.
a nerd. What was the level? I don't even know what I am now. But there, I'm. Go live, and we should be back. There we go. Whoa!
Yay.
It worked. Sorry, my OBS just crashed while we were live. It's never happened before. But I fixed it. So next time that happens, just hang out and just don't leave. As I was saying, I think we're back and running. So that's how you upgrade. Boom, 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 boom. So you can go and you can check out. I just made new memberships here. There's the. I got to make a new. I'm going to make a new update once I figure out what it is. But there's the regular membership. Mine's just a little higher because YouTube takes a cut. So I try to like get $5. You know, it's trying to get like $4 or $5 a month in, and then they take $2 or whatever it is. So just factor that in. They take about like 20, 30, or 30%.
They take
right?
a lot.
They take a lot,
Yeah.
33% or something. So then now we also have the next level. We have popcorn producers, and then we have channel investors. Those are your tiers on here, just like that. And you can go join and then upgrade. You just click on over there, and hopefully that tutorial works because I saw a lot of you asking. So thanks, everybody. And then MMs, Jake Rowan, my hottie. Ooh, Jake, she's saying you're hers. See? Creating the connections here on Popcorn Planet. All right, but now I am going to do this as we wrap up the show. I am going to do something because so many of you have been stepping up and doing it. Guess what we're going to do for the last little portion of the show here? Bum, 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 bum. Bam!
Tease?
We're going to members only chat.
Oh, yay!
Members only chat. Going to members only chat. There we go. All right, so now only the members can talk. So, bam. Bam.
Thank God I'm a member.
So
man.
now I can guys, if you're watching, you're a subscriber, I get it. My apologies. Some of you can't afford it. I understand, but this is these members fund this channel. And so now I'm going to pay attention real quick and get your member only questions as they come in. Because yesterday we played this game and it was really nice. As we're winding things down, I'll just keep it a little lax. You guys can ask your questions if you like as we continue to find some stuff to talk about. And then Lewis, you're going to go live in a little bit. Probably give me like 20 minutes or so. And then if you want to go, does that work for you?
Yeah, man. How does my mic
started
sound?
late.
I adjusted it a little bit.
It's a little louder, but it's good.
Oh, make it louder? What about now?
They'll
Good?
No, it's not the same.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. But there's all my they are all my members. Look at all these oh my god, these beautiful members only beast mode. You guys all deserve the accolades, the popcorns, the planets. Incredible. Couldn't do this without you. So thank you to the members. If you're watching, you can super chat still, I think, and still overview. I think super chat lets you bypass even the members only mode or the subscribers mode. But there we go. All right, so Planeteers, welcome. Planeteers, next level. Investors, producers, you're all welcome. Thank you so much. This portion of the show is for you. If you guys want to ask anything, go for it. Ask away in the chat. I'll be trying to pay attention. Or if Jake or Lewis, you see any interesting questions, let us know. But want to give back once in a while for you guys. What was I going to say? I really kind of want to do the. We're going to figure out the Travis Scott karaoke at some point. That's definitely going to happen.
Oh boy.
No doubt, not going to miss out on that. And we'll find some more stuff to do exclusively for you guys. So thanks to everybody who's here. You guys, yes, Renee's like, I feel special. Yep, you earned it, all you guys. Earned it. I can't upgrade for mobile, and I'm working right now. Okay, press no worries when you can. If you guys want to upgrade or join, all you got to do is hit the join button. So thanks to everybody who has. Lewis, are you single? You'd make a great boyfriend. I can speak for him. No, he's not. But yeah, you would. You are a good. You're a good partner, huh, Lewis?
Yeah, well, hey, you know, I just try to be real, you know, and if people like it, that's all you can do. I can't rate myself.
Gigi says, love you guys. Well, I love you. What's the last comic book you read? I don't actually read comic books. I don't read them.
I tried reading. I work at a comic book shop, but I actually try to read comics, and they're when I tried reading them, the next issues would be either delayed or they take a really long time, and then they'd get wacky. So I don't really read the comics, but I will go back to like stuff like The Dark Knight Returns, V for Vendetta, and like the classics I will do.
The last one I read was one called Sex Criminals.
Wow.
Did you know that one, Jake?
No, but I want to know more.
Sex Criminals is a comic about a woman who can freeze time, but only when she orgasms.
Oh, that's like, there's this movie called Premature. I don't know if you've seen it.
Planeteer?
It's like Premature.
Premature?
Like premature, yeah, like premature ejaculation,
yeah, I'm sure
right?
they did it from the comic. It's an older one, but yeah.
So whenever the guy prematurely ejaculates, time resets like in Groundhog Day. It's such a weird movie. It's quite good, though. It's quite good.
Yeah, Nerd Girl Jean, since you asked me if I'm boxers, I think you'd like that comic. It's not like too raunchy. It's not like a super, like, you know, X-rated, but it's an interesting, like, sci-fi. So basically she has to, like, get off. So I don't want to spoil it. There's a man who also has the same power. So when they climax together, they can freeze time together, and so they decide to go rob banks with their superpower, is what the comic's about. And so as they realize there's other people with other it becomes a weird, it turns. Anyway, it was an interesting, crazy thing. It would be a really good Showtime show. Like there's some sex in it, obviously, like Showtime level or HBO level, you know, scenes. But then there's still like a lot of weird sci-fi twists and turns. But it's a very weird, more like indie comic that I did actually enjoy. So yeah, it gets very weird though, so be prepared. But Sex Criminals, look it up if you want like a deeper indie comic. So there you go. Good question. Covers some are like covering my ears. Sorry. But there you go, nerd. I was thinking, let's see. Did one of your kids draw your tattoo? Yes. This tattoo, I've told this story before, but as we're hanging out as members, this tattoo was drawn by my son, Sawyer. After the divorce, I would have him do it with a Sharpie. And so when I dropped him off, that was the toughest part, when you have to share the kid and you lose your time. But then you realize both parents are losing the time, and it is what it is. And then you got to just be supportive and helpful, and you know the kids are resilient; they get through it. But I would always be sad, so I'd have him draw it on a Sharpie, and then at some point I just took one of the ones he drew, and have it be tattooed on me, which I liked a lot, and I'm grateful to my friend who did that for me. He's out in St. Pete. If anybody needs a St. Pete tattoo, I got to find his Instagram up there. You guys can go do it. But yes, to answer your question, I love this tattoo. And they told me They were like, "Oh, you got to do it upside down so the people that you guys could see it, so it wasn't upside down to you." And I was like, "No, it's for me. It's not for you. It's to remind me to be happy and have them with me." So I did it. So for you guys, it looks kind of like balls. I don't know. But for me,
it does.
For me, it's
I was going to say.
For me, it matters. I don't care what you guys think it looks
I
like.
have the balls version.
You have the balls version. Jake isn't Paul. Whoa, someone's saying Jake isn't Polly. Speaking for you, he has a harem. Oh, you have a harem, huh, Jake?
What? Since when?
Who's revealing that? Shh.
Since when? I don't remember signing up for that. I think this has been agreed for me.
Are you guys watching Tiger King tomorrow, Alicia? Yeah, I'm probably gonna have to watch Tiger King. Yes, I'm curious.
Yeah.
Wait, is there a new season?
Yeah, season 2's airing.
Oh my gosh.
Melissa Diericks became a member. You shamed one person in. There you go. Read above the first comment. What comment? Read above the first comment. I have to go all the way up. Okay, let's see here. I see a lot of hello, everybody.
See what you've done now. Everybody's talking about my hair now.
I can't see what they're talking about. Anyway, sorry. There's a lot of. I'm trying to. Even the members only chat's going so fast. I can't.
That's awesome.
Oh my gosh, Smarg. I don't want to ruin this. Smargda. Karakis. I probably butchered that, but Smargda. Thank you so much for becoming a member. Apologies if I didn't say that correctly, but you are amazing. Thank you for joining. Now you can chat in the members only portion of this ending of the show, along with Melissa and everybody else. All right. Press Start Mom says, I have a severe needle phobia, but my kid is a professional artist. They draw on me with a Sharpie all the time, so I have wicked ink. Oh, there you go. That's cool. Yeah, get one. It's if you have a needle phobia, I'm sure that's not going to work. No, Andy, read above the first comment. I don't know what that means. Which comment? Let's see here. If anybody else sees a good chat, let me know. Now's your chance to ask questions. Ask us whatever. So switching for members only, did the stream end for everyone else? No, Robin, just the chat is members only. The rest, anybody can watch still.
No, what it is anyone could watch this, but as a little perk for, for the people who support it financially, we're doing the comments area are for members as a perk, as towards the ending of the show. So that's what we're doing.
Hey, Alexis wants to know, Jake, do you have any belly dance costumes?
No, funnily enough. I don't.
Really? Oh, you don't? Okay.
Seems like something I would have kicking around, though, eh?
I love the questions to Jake.
Jumpers. I seen somebody asked earlier on, Andy, about your 101 case that you done. Do we have an update on that?
The which one?
Remember the dog, Scooby-Doo in the elevator, up on the floor. What was it you were calling that series?
Scooby-Doo.
Cold Case 101. That wasn't what it was about. It was
True
about
Crime 101.
Women.
That one?
Yeah, that one. Do we have an update on that?
It's coming on Friday. We're going to do the Summer Wells case. True Crime 101, Summer Wells.
But do we know anything more about the woman that's missing? We heard anything about that?
Hold on. Should we? Sorry, wait. Do you? I don't know. I know some, but we're going to learn all about the case on Friday. We're going to go update it. They've been making Puff and Alicia have been helping with scripting me all the updates and links. So if you don't know about the case, you're going to know all about it. So there you go.
What case?
Summer Wells. She's a child. It's been missing for months.
Okay, yeah.
Let's see here. Will you guys be doing a review on Ghostbusters? We already did. We saw it ages ago. It's over on Movie World. In fact, I'd love your support over there.
Yeah, the review's already in.
So over on Movie World, I just posted my review, and I knew no one would watch it, but I didn't care. I wanted to see it. But my King Richard review just went up to no views, but it is what it is. I just do this for fun. But you can go over there and see all my reviews of movie stuff. I know Lewis did too, but there's the Ghostbusters review. Dune, Eternals, Home Sweet Home Alone. Oh my God, that was a chore. King Richard, new Will Smith film. Another movie content I'll be dropping there. In fact, tonight I'm going to react to the Spider-Man trailer tonight. It's dropping tonight. I'm going to do the reaction just like everybody else, I guess, just because I'm excited to see what it is. So I'll be watching it live and putting my reaction over on Movie World. If you like movies and want to support me, make sure you go check out Movie World. Movie World is actually with a video store I worked at, guys, when I was little. So that's why I call it Movie World.
There was a poster. Where was it? What city?
Springhouse, PA, Pennsylvania.
There was a poster shop right here in Burbank called Movie World.
Yeah, they that was the logo and everything. So yeah, it was cool, and happy to have it back. So that's where we're gonna do more stuff, movie content over there. All right, let's see. I'm missing. Sorry to go through some of these. Spider-Man was my first crush. Who? Toby? Andrew? Which one? Sam? I don't know if Andy is interested in covering the Murdaugh case, but Emily's in it, and it's dark. I don't know that one. I'll have to look into it. Murdaugh case is insane. Okay, we'll have to get into that. I have a new format of the show that we're working on, which I think I told you guys about. That's me reacting to cases as we go through them, and then I read them for more of like a narrative of this exposed as I go. So that way people get to get a rundown and a reaction at the same time. So maybe that's a case we can go through in one of those installments. But you're going to see the first episode this weekend, so stay tuned. That's coming as well. I'm going to be going through the what's her name, guys? Not you guys don't know. She was a YouTube person who adopted somebody and then apparently wasn't very nice. I'm forgetting her name, but she was all over YouTube for a while there. People were really knocking on her, and I don't know the story. So they're going to tell me the story, where I'm going to react with you guys about that story and other sort of popular stories from the past few years. We'll update you, and I'll be learning about it with you guys in real time. So stay tuned. Reacting, getting pissed, everything else. So yeah, the Murdaugh case. Renee, there we go. Alicia, Puff, let's add the Murdaugh case. I don't even know what it is, but there we go. Micah Stauffer, that's her name. Yes, and I know a lot of you don't like her. That's the point. I want to get mad. You'll get to watch me get madder and madder as I read the story and react to it. Is what I'm gathering. So stay tuned. Stay tuned. Murdaugh is in my backyard ish. Reach out. Ooh, MMs. All right, we will. Ooh. I got to get up to date with this case. We'll put it on deck. We got a lot more coming. And I feel bad. We also did a lot of homework on the murder house, but it's so depressing. And it's sort of like they figured it out for now. So now we're just making sure they get punished is the next, the parents rather. Lewis, anything you want to say?
Yeah. How's my mic sound? I fixed it a little bit.
Yes. Sounds great.
Oh, well, hey, great. You know what I do want to say? Sony Pictures just emailed me and they said they're giving me 75 pairs of passes to the TCL Chinese Theater in Hollywood to watch Ghostbusters this Friday. So if you want to win, I'm going to give a pair of passes here, whoever Andy wants from LA to go and check out Ghostbusters this Friday with the director. And I'm going to be giving them away at Nerd Report as well. So
yeah, please. All right, now members, another perk. Mel, what's up, Mel? Mel just sent through the Cash App. Thank you so much, Mel. Working, can't stay for the stream, but sing love. Mel, question that's connected to Mel. Megan asks, when are you going to do a live on Hugging the Cactus again? Great question. I'm working on it. I'm just working on readjusting the format of that. So stay tuned. We're trying to book some co-hosts for that who are willing to come on and help me. And I might have some new experts coming in as well. It's also just been time. The members only have sort of become Hugging the Cactus sessions, but we are going to go back and do that at a certain point. This week's just hectic, but I'll try and do around the holidays to give you guys a place to go there because I want to make sure that just isn't died. It's gotten complicated and a lot of stuff's been happening, but yes, we'll make sure that comes back. So thanks to everybody asking. And then Mel,
I got one thing.
Yes.
Robin, is it Robin Mary's asking? Oh, Lewis, what was the fitness app you mentioned yesterday? I mentioned it again on my channel because I think I saw you ask. So it's MyFitnessPal. MyFitnessPal. Follow the instructions. It asks your height, weight, and age and stuff, and then it gives you cheat points. It's a calorie counter, and it acts kind of like someone. Every time you eat, you insert what you ate, and then when you go over your calories, it's like someone tapping you on the shoulder, going, you're not hungry, but you're eating anyways. You shouldn't be hungry. So or be more picky about the stuff you eat. So yeah, it does work. But if you feel weird or whatever, give yourself more calories. So you don't get dizzy.
It's good. You can eat enough to. The calorie intake is really what helps you lose weight. So.
Yeah,
really,
you have to burn more calories than what you intake.
Yeah, if you just eat less and work out, you can turn yourself from Shrek to Tinkerbell, and like that.
But Shrek is hot.
Shrek was hot. You know what always bugged me in Shrek, actually, Lewis, now that you've said that? In Shrek 2, I always got very offended because they were they basically were like, yo, Shrek, you can't, you can't have the hot Cameron Diaz girl. She's got to be or was it one? No, it was one. Sorry. I'm talking about Shrek 1. Shrek 2, he becomes, I'm mixing my Shreks up. Shrek 1, it always annoyed me because they're like, yo, Shrek, you're not allowed to have like hot Cameron Diaz as your wife. No, you got to have another ogre because you're only good enough for an ogre. That always bugged me. I'm like, why? Why can't he have hot Cameron Diaz too? Not saying ogre Cameron Diaz wasn't hot, but it was always like a weird thing where like only the ogre can have an ogre. You can't have some like hot redhead Cameron Diaz voice. You know what I mean? No. You can have her if she looks like an ogre. F that. What's up with that movie?
Well, same thing with Beauty and the Beast. Same thing with Beauty and the Beast. At the end, it was about looks.
Well, I mean, he was a dog. Like literally, like he's like a dog. That was like bestiality.
Wait, dude, are you talking? Wait, hold on a second though. He was first of all, dogs are awesome, and second of all, like he looked more like a lion to me, and lions are like really handsome. And it's not about what he looked like; it's about the heart and the love and stuff. But at the end, it was about looks. So,
yeah, I don't know. It always annoyed me.
Didn't the Beast look like a lion, not really a dog? What do you think?
No, he looks like a dog. You always, I don't know. Do you always mix things up weirdly? Have you ever?
He looked like a lion. People are going to agree with me right now in the comments.
Have you ever called this channel like I don't know, like Kettle Corn Planet? Do you like mixing?
Yeah,
up a lot?
I did once.
What do you think? Should we call it Kettle Corn Planet, Lewis? What do you think? Should I change the name?
Popcorn Universe.
Oh, okay, that's good too. That's good. Well, chat. What do you?
I called Jake's Swedish. Not Swedish.
You did?
No, what did I call you? I called you.
You said how's Switzerland?
Yeah, Switzerland the other day. Yeah. Yeah. See, people are agreeing with me. He looks like a lion. Look, Andy, you're getting ratioed, bro.
I'm getting ratioed.
They're ratioing you bro. West Side.
So if it's okay for Belle to go out with Beast who looks like a dog or a lion or whatever he looks like,
right?
Why has everybody got a problem with Barry from B-Movie dating that woman? That should be fine. I don't know what you all have a problem with here.
What movie were you talking about?
B-Movie.
Oh, I don't know that one.
You don't know B-Movie?
You don't know B-Movie? It sounds like Shrek is complaining about B-Movie right now.
But Jake, you don't have to imitate Shrek.
Can we hear Jake say donkey? I mean, he was doing a Scottish impression. What do you think?
Go for it.
Yeah,
he's like, no, I'm not going to do that. Fuck you.
Yell out donkey.
You're allowed to say fuck you. I'm not doing it.
No,
I'm not doing it.
I think there's better quotes from Shrek though. But yeah,
how about the onion? How about the onion speech?
Oh yeah.
Google that one. Google that so you have it.
Yeah. Onions have layers. Ogres also have layers. Ogres are onions. Onions are ogres. That's a play on it, but it's close enough, surely.
Yeah, I liked it. I approve of that. Now, see, this has turned into a members-only stream. This is what you get. So this will either make you want to become a member or not become a member. It's a lot more chill where we just hang out with you. Yeah, he does. Lion, whatever. It is weird. Yeah, you're right. Beauty and the Beast, Shrek, they're like, yeah, the hot Belle and Cameron Diaz aren't allowed to be with a beastie type of person. No. They got to be all good looking or an ogre. Never sat well with me.
Why does the guy always have to be ugly too?
It's a good point. Good point. The Beast was a werewolf, I guess, sort of. There you go.
He was a werewolf. Werewolves are handsome.
Okay. Wow. We learned something else about what Lewis likes. Jeez. Oh, all right. Well, guys, this has been unreal. This has been so fun. Now, so tomorrow we're going to do a members only afterwards. Just be prepared, Lewis, or we'll try and time it with you. I don't know. I'll figure it out. I'll work with you to make sure.
Well, tomorrow, yeah, it's Wednesday. I'll work around you. I'm also
figure it
doing a
out.
screening.
So Lewis is going to prep. We didn't give away our Ghostbuster passes. Does anybody want them? Let us know.
Ghostbusters passes. Anyone in
Any
LA?
members in
preferably?
LA? Does anybody in LA want a pass? Let me know.
Yeah.
Leave a comment. Oh, Gabby's parents. Thank you. Thank you. I was like, I knew I was forgetting something.
Okay, yeah.
All right, so let's talk about this because where'd it go? I had it here. Bear with me. Oh, I saw this news actually too. I love Zaz Zucker. They're apparently the Naked Guns, David Zucker and Pat Prophet. They did Hot Shots. They've done Naked Gun. They're teaming up to do a Star of Malta, which is going to be like a spoof of noir movies, and I hope it's funny, man. I hope it's funny. But I loved hearing that. Also, did you hear this, Lewis? You going to talk about this on Nerd Report? You should. Doctor Strange is undergoing significant reshoots.
I heard about that.
Significant reshoots. So there you go. That'll be
well.
interesting.
One thing I will say: are we allowed to talk about what you reported about Spider-Man, or is that?
Yeah. No. I mean, I don't care.
People are getting excited about the spoilers. Maybe Tobey Maguire's. Well, I think it is. You pretty much said it is, but Tobey Maguire, right? Everyone's excited about him being in Spider-Man, but the thing is, remember, it's not being directed by Sam Raimi, so it may be
Doctor Strange
completely
2
different. Yeah, it may be a completely different Tobey Maguire because everyone's like, "Oh, that's the best Spider-Man," but who knows? You know, if he's given different direction, then it may be a completely different Spider-Man with Tobey representing him. So just food for thought.
Speaking of which, yes, Gabby's parents were on the WFLA with JB, and they came on to talk. I mean, you guys can go
Excuse
watch.
me, as we do here on social media.
You can watch the whole stream.
You're joining us from Long Island. How are things? How are you doing today?
Such a hard question to ask.
First question always gets me. It's hard. We are still grieving, and it's going to be a process for a long time. I know that. I think starting the foundation is a way of us grieving and getting through this. Some mornings I wake up, I want to save the world, and I know I can't do that, but I'll die trying, and that's Gabby's legacy.
I think that Gabby's spirit has really touched the world, and we have seen that through your words and how you have spoken so eloquently about your daughter. Tara, Joe, same question. How are you guys doing today, and how are you feeling here midway through November?
I cry every night. I stare at her pictures. So it's been very difficult, very, very difficult. I have a 13-year-old son who is very close with Gabby, and he's having a very tough time as well. So right now, my focus is on him to, make sure he is okay, as well as help with the foundation in any which way I can.
So let's explain to people, we're going to be talking a whole lot about the Gabby Petito Foundation. And we know that here on the internet, and Nicole knows this, Tara knows this, Joe knows this, we know that there are a lot of questions that people have. There's questions that we're not going to be able to pose to the family today because
again, I don't want to sit here and just take JB's whole story. You guys can go watch it, but the takeaways that I got as we were watching before we went live, I mean, this was they didn't answer anything juicy like that. JB did reveal at the very end that he has invited the Laundries. They have once again denied the request. The lawyer did write back and said they're not going to come on. But really, they weren't able to talk much about the case or their thoughts about it. They really kept it more towards Gabby's legacy, how inspired they are to see all the fans. I mean, the people that have supported become fans of of hers to like do like we've done. It was really nice seeing a lot of the chat talking about how much we raised, which was very nice. They made a point of like, are they going to do any more future fundraisers? I even at that point, I chatted in and said, oh, we're doing a fundraiser. So yeah, they are preparing some fundraisers. And as Joe says, he's like, we're 30 days in, we're still trying to get a lot of stuff lined up. And they really did reveal a little bit more, just like the fact that this is still a process. They're still trying to gather money. You guys can obviously support the Gabby Petito Foundation. The questions really came about of, well, what is the Gabby Petito Foundation? There were some questions, and they made a point that it was going to be about education for DV as well as missing persons and things like that. So there's definitely a lot of things they want to get done. I hope, as they figure this out, they do figure out how to define it just a little bit more instead of having such a wide swath of so many things, because I want them to succeed. And personally, I get worried when a new charity is like, we're doing 10 things, and it's like, no, like make sure you have one main thing that you're known for, and then a bunch of other side things that you can do on the side. I just think will prompt more success looking about from afar to ensure that this charity really can continue. Because the sad reality is, as this case is now sort of ended, people will move on to the next case and the next story, and I think that's unfortunate and sad, and I want to make sure that these parents get the justice that they can get, but also help to save some other people. And I think that's what this whole channel, our community, wants to do, but I'm talking beyond our community, you know what I mean? So whatever they do, I'm going to support, of course, and I know I applaud their bravery. JB talks about that as well, of just how inspiring it is to see them, and I echo that. It's just like their strength blows my mind. I don't think I could do this if I were them. At the same time, I imagine these distractions and remembrances and people supporting them is probably helping. And so keep it coming, everybody. Send them all the love and support that you're showing. But yeah, the amazingly brave, kind people that are just trying to do some good. And they're talking about the specifics of the foundation and sort of finalizing. And I'm sure there's, you got to wait for tax things to happen, and legalities need to be prepared before you're officially charities and things like that. So I know all that stuff is in the works as they're fine tuning, but they could clearly use support in the meanwhile. So that was the basic gist. They did mention at a point also during the interview, and I implore you go watch the whole thing with JB's interview, because it was a good interview. But they come up, and a JB even said of like, well, would you want some sort of like Gabby's alert, like an Amber Alert, but for people, because Amber Alerts are for kids. But should there be something for more young adults when need be, or in a moment of crisis, could there be something new, such as a Gabby Alert, to help people to be more alerted when that happens? And the chat and everybody sort of was like, oh my God, brilliant. Yes, I think something like that is a really smart idea. And that's the kind of big, I think, idea of change that they could help instill and keep her legacy alive for a really long time, because the Amber Alerts are still something really incredibly important. And so I hope they, lean into a big idea like that to really make a difference that can last, so they can use that to hopefully do all the other things they want to do, is what my 2 cents on it all is. But whatever they want to do, I support and applaud. But that's the gist I got from all of this. And they were very humble. Even Joe's dad was like, yeah, Gabby Alert would be great, but they don't even have to call it Gabby. And then the chat's like, yes, they do. They bet. It's like the chat gets a little intense. But they should. And it makes sense given the case and everything. This story is meant to a lot of people. And there was a lot, I think, things that could have been done better and differently when someone was in need, to find and make wellness checks, even like on the road would have been a good thing. So some version of a Gabby Alert, or them fine-tuning what that means, could be a very great idea. And I think more obviously they're working on as they get into this foundation and begin to start rallying funds. They're on a little bit of a press tour, doing some more interviews. I'll reach out if they want to come on. I would love to have them on and they can express to you guys more directly. So if they're willing, they have a platform to come on, and we'll do a special with them. So I don't know if I want to do it live, but seeing them do it live, they were able to handle it. But it makes me nervous doing it live. I'd want you guys to be able to ask questions, but I also don't want any trolls to sneak in and swipe at them while we're there. That would make me upset. So maybe it's a members only chat at that point if we were to do it, something just to make sure we're protecting. But yeah, that was the gist. It was good to see them, and they're obviously still very emotional, especially her mom, as expected. But so much strength and just kind generosity from them. You can tell that they really want to try to help others. And for me, that's just goes to show what great people they are and what great person their daughter was. So super sad, but inspiring to see them. We have their back. I know all of you guys have their back. So you can watch and see this live over on WFLA with JB. When I saw it happen, I was like, I was a little late. I was prepping. We were about to go, and then I saw him starting, and I was like, oh, okay, well, I got to watch this. So that was the reason we were late today and started a little later, just because I was like, I just knew all you guys are going to want to watch this and see it. And so I just, out of respect to the Petitos, I would just wait until that interview wrapped up, and then we started. And so thanks to all of you guys who were patiently waiting. You can go do it if you weren't already watching, because I know a lot of you were. If you weren't already are watching, you can go check it out anytime you like over on WFLA's YouTube. So there's the update there. Thank you guys for waiting. Thank you for reminding me so I could comment on that and get you guys to know that it was out there. As we wind things down, because I know it's a bit of a slow news day. We will be covering some more stuff, and I'm prepping some more fun content, more evergreen stuff for you guys to stay tuned. So thanks to all you guys who are still watching and connecting with everything we do. It's amazing. Lewis, if you want to start, say any final words and get your stream going, anything you want to add?
Yeah, it's been, you said 30 days since this thing kind of, wound down a little because Brian's body was found. They're still finding themselves with the foundation, so it's going to take a bit, maybe 3 months, and we're going to be there to back them up, of course. And I just want to say and remind everyone that let's keep the momentum going, because everyone's into it when it just happened, but it's the months later when it really counts. 3 months, 4 months from now, that we keep moving forward with trying to help other victims. And keeping the stamina and the, maybe excitement's not the word, the momentum to keep going and fighting for victims and stuff like that. It's way more important 3 months from now than it was while I was getting all the media attention. So just a quick reminder that we're going to keep fighting, and the future is where the key is, for more, to help more people out like Gabby and prevent this stuff. So that's all I have to say.
Well said.
I love this group here. This group, the dad and the mom and stepmom, I guess, and everything.
Good for them getting out there and spreading the positivity. It's amazing.
These are the real superheroes. That's I want to see their Marvel or DC movie with them in there. That's the real superhero. But all right, listen, I'm gonna go and set up my my live chat. Everyone's my live feed over there at Nerd Report. Everyone's welcome. As usual, I'll send you guys a link, all right?
Yes, we'll see you in a minute.
Right.
Thanks, buddy.
All right, bye-bye.
All right, as he's winding down, I'll get your thoughts. Jake, in a second. Let me just make sure I've wound it down, all this. Bren Johnson, how amazing of you. Thank you for that, Bren Johnston. Someone proud to be an eating disorder person, lifelong struggle. It is about healthy weight, not a hashtag. The person you are. Healthy weight's the key. It's true. And being comfortable in your own body. So good on you, Ems, for getting through that struggle. I'm sure it's always a struggle, but good on you for recognizing it and powering through it. Super brave and proud of you. Megan, what's up, Megan? I think a lot of your subscribers would love to watch you and Emily D. Baker do a collab. You could ask the chat. It would definitely be something I would like to watch. We've done a collab, Megan. Some fan you are. Emily showed up on a show. We did a stream a while back. It was about Britney stuff. She came on the end of a show. I did my trimming like I always do, and then some of her fans made a whole stink to Emily and made it seem like I was putting her stuff behind a paywall, and it really upset me because it was just business as usual. And then Emily told me, and I was confused, and I didn't realize it was a big deal. And then Emily was sort of annoyed and frustrated. She sent her law nerds over, and then it was there, and it was just a misunderstanding. We have talked since, but I know that was frustrating, weird impression that it was not at all my intention. And I just know she's busy. Next time I will, and I did on private. I think you can look up the Emily Baker unlisted video over there on my channel. It should be there. There is a longer conversation. That full stream is now not members only, just for anybody. So you can find our collab. But yes, we've engaged a bit. She's just so busy, but I will reach out again and see if there's an opportunity for us. I think we also stream along similar times, but yeah, happy to support her. She's great. I love her and the Law Nerds. Megan, when are you gonna do a live Cactus? We got that. Murdaw's my background ish. We got that. Melissa. Okay, good. I'm caught up. And there we go. We did it.
Woo woo.
Oh yeah. All right, Jake. Now it's your turn. Anything you want to say, Jake?
Just from I was watching that video with Gabby's parents on there, and they're doing what they can. You know, they're trying to do their bit to prevent it from happening to anyone else. And the fact that they've got the strength to go out there and talk about the situation speaks volumes. You know, they're not hiding behind their lawyer like some people that we know of. And they're just taking it on. I can't think of a situation in recent memory where a family has committed such a big push, knowing that they've got the media and social media as well fully backing them in order to create change. And I think that's just an amazing thing.
Well said, man. I agree. If they can unite all of our powers, all the news outlets and social media, yeah, they could really do some good at it. But again, everybody moves on from these stories, sadly, which is what's sad. So I hope they can get this going soon and get people still inspired to want to help and do it. I think they will. They seem like really good people, and it's a good cause. We're not going to move. I'm not moving on from this case. I'll keep the word going. We're going to keep the word going. We're going to raise the funds. I just want to make sure we can actually donate to the charity. I want to make sure they're a real, proper set up, tax write-offable charity. And once that's in there, and we got more of a clear mission, and everything they're ready to do, we're all the what's the word? No more stops. We're going straight through. Now, I probably also want to wait till after the holiday because I know holidays are tough for everybody.
Yeah.
Finances can make it harder during the holidays. Some of you, it's easier. You're like, oh, I want to give away. So before the year's end, well, you know where you can do it. You don't need us to help you do that. But in the new year, yes, hopefully as things get situated, we will be bringing back the attention because I'm imagining by the new year they'll need it even more. And hopefully we will bring it back, remind everybody, bring some big guests in, and make a big difference. So that's what we're going to do here. Lots more in store, so don't go anywhere. So excited to help them, the foundation grow, and everything else. We're going to be on over a Nerd Report in a second. Thanks to all the amazing members today. You guys are the best. And waiting for Lewis to set up his live. When it's there, we'll go over there. In the meanwhile, I'm just going to chill. We can just keep the song on loop for like 10 minutes. Oh. All right, member only ask away. Now's your chance. Ask Jake and I. We're here for you, members. You guys waited this long. You're still here, which I'm shocked. It's amazing.
I don't know. I find myself sitting watching you, even though Lewis had started. See, when you were just having a candid conversation the other day, I found myself just sitting listening to you go on.
What does Andy wear? Boxers or briefs? I want to know too. Jake, boxers or briefs?
Boxers.
Yeah.
It's always got to be boxers.
Totally.
Apparently it's bad for you, though.
Yeah.
Like, you want briefs because, I don't know.
Agreed.
It's meant to be good for down there. But nah, it's you want to be held in place.
Agreed. We didn't get enough thirst tweets. No one else put another thirst tweet in? We got one. Come on, people. Where are we? Do we have enough? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, you guys failed. You could have done it. Only 7. Come on, people. 7 of you are the only ones who did thirst tweets? I'm disappointed.
I've seen quite a few no members saying earlier on in the chat that they don't have Twitter.
Oh, yeah. Well, you know what? That's probably good. You don't need Twitter. Twitter sucks. But tell someone else who has Twitter, and then they'll do it for you, I guess. But we don't have enough tweets. So you'll have to try again the next time. We missed it. We'll get it. We'll get it at some point. We got to earn it, guys. You got to earn it. Gotta earn it! And Jake, they didn't do it yet, so I'm sad. But hey, it is what it is. And Lewis just hashtagging thirst tweets isn't a thirst tweet. You gotta write out something like, I want Jake to put maple syrup all over my tummy, in my chest hair. Ooh. Yeah, and then put pancakes all over it, and then take those pancakes off and eat them. Yeah! You know, something like that.
Well, now I feel weird sitting here chatting to you, Andy. But if that's what you want, I mean...
Kara Froman, who is not related to the Abe Froman, Sausage King Chicago. What do you do for a job or career, Jake? What can you tell us?
Well, I work for one of the biggest banks in the UK. I am an assistant manager. So if you ever need anybody to hijack the bank, that'd be me. But yeah, no, don't ask me because I won't do it. Yeah, I've had quite a few good experiences in work. Something that Andy might enjoy was I was once put in charge of making training videos for the company. And I made one, and I was told that it was never to be shown again, and it had to be deleted. It was, I think it was a bit too risque. It was for National Customer Service Week, and I had Batman and Robin in it, and I had quite a lot of Dick jokes in it. You know how Robin's name's Dick? I just had quite a lot of jokes where people were walking around calling Robin Dick, and yeah, they didn't like it, funnily enough. But I got 2 months just making a film. And I got paid for a full 2 months to edit it. I told them I could edit stuff. So that was an extra month of me just sitting learning how to work Adobe Premiere Pro. And now I'm a Premiere Pro. So, yeah.
Nice. Good for you, man. Well, there you go. That's hilarious. So, Jake, without a donation, another date? Oh, she's putting it on the line.
Ooh. Well, I mean, you should reach out to me.
Yeah,
you know?
or are you a little jealous now that she's out here, clearly Skyping with me, and now she...
Well, yeah, I do feel very jealous. I mean, come on, you're sitting here pining for Andy. Even though I'm not on stream, I still watch.
Hey, she's allowed. Don't make her feel bad for doing that. Yeah, see, he said reach out. Yeah, MMs, what do you mean? Without a you don't need to donate. You shouldn't have to keep donating. Should be at least be friends, yes? Start a friendly and see where it goes. MMs, wow, excited to see how that goes. Christina S is also asking anything about Heidi, the missing woman from California. I haven't heard more information. We did an update where there was another video.
Oh, that's what I was asking about earlier.
Heidi Plank. That's what the HP was. Yeah, HP was Heidi Plank. There isn't really much more. There is video of her at that area where the dog was found, and that's the latest we've gotten. So I'll try and look up more. We can talk more tomorrow. We'll see. MMs did say I can have male friends. Well, there you go. People want to see the video now too, Jake.
Oh, we didn't record it.
Pamela Brunn says, hey, internet relationships can flower into something, LOL. Well, there you go, Pamela. Jeez, everyone's trying. They're all trying hard. They're all taking their shot.
I feel like people are pushing me into it now.
No pressure. Don't
feel like
see,
if I don't,
I can speak back.
Really
I can
mad.
say don't pressure. Just let it be a thing. Just hang out. I turned off the members only as we wrap up. If anybody wants to get final thoughts in, you guys were patient if you waited this long. Yeah, don't pressure is the advice. There we go. Members mode of subscribers. You can now chat again real quickly. And thanks to everybody who still hung out. You guys are incredible. And yeah, I'm sad. I scared Radiant Rosie. Now she's never going to compliment me again. See what I say? I was just kidding. She with someone.
I seen you post that earlier.
Yeah,
I can't remember
bad.
what we were talking about.
I shamed someone. I'm like, no, I didn't mean that. Jeez, I wasn't trying to shame you. I don't like shame. Now she's made me feel bad that I called her out, and I feel bad. I don't like people feeling bad. So don't feel bad. It's all good. Laura's back. I can type. You're welcome back, Laura. Welcome back. Lewis has 1 minute on his time. There we go. I was talking to you through the counter. Lewis is starting up in 40 seconds. So thank you to everybody. What's up, a lazy Bellor? Thank you for sticking around. You're amazing. Michelle Miller, I see you. All the folks who aren't able to join yet, but still. Holly Reynolds wants to be in a Jake and Andy sandwich. Whoa, Jake. All right.
Do you want to be top slice?
Yeah. So are you
Andy?
what kind of? I don't do meat though. So are you like I do tuna fish?
Okay.
Cheese, grilled cheese. What do you want to? Holly? What ingredient are you? And I'll consider it. Vegas. No, Pamela's like Vegas trip. No, come on. Don't get me in trouble. Jesus, Pamela. We're not offering Jake Andy sandwiches in Vegas. Jesus, I don't know what Jake's offering, but I don't do Jake. I need Jake to narrate a book or one of those meditation apps. Jake, if you need a green card, I will marry you. Wow, Alicia's really down.
Oh,
what about your man with the beard? Sorry, I won't judge you, Alicia. Sorry. Michelle Miller, check out what's happening with William Tyrell. I love Alicia's like, Andy's never flirted with me, but I'm going to flirt the fuck with Jake. Good for you, man. Do it. I don't shame. I don't judge. Do it as long as you're nice and not. No one's being psycho. Everyone's allowed to be adults. 90 Day Fiance Jake Dorothy says, "Damn, I could listen to you 24/7."
Jeez,
Pamela,
I think
saying,
I'm too good for that show. You've got to have like a thing for that show. You can't be a normal person. Like, you've got to have a weird, quirky thing.
Hannah's like, I'll marry Jake too, and I'm in England. Wow, dude, look at you're getting proposals.
Wow. Well, this has never happened before.
What, Hannah? Really? Are you? Hold on, Hannah. Are you serious? Are you being serious, Hannah? I can't tell. Hannah, if you're being serious, sorry, I know Lewis is there. I'll go there in a second. But Hannah, Hannah and Holly, I challenge you to call in to Jake and say it to his face. I've now publicly challenged you. Hannah, who is offering a proposal, and Holly, who wants a Jake and Andy sandwich. Will they have the guts, Jake, to call in and say it to our faces? I'm very curious.
Okay.
Do you think they're gonna?
That sounds fun.
What's the bet?
Yeah, I think we'll do it.
All right, we're gonna
I
see.
think maybe at least one. I think we'll get at least one.
Yeah, Joe. Right? There's a lot of thirst today. My goodness. We respectfully address the thirst, but you know that's all we do here. We see it. Melissa's like, "Do it, Hannah." Hannah, but how old is Jake? Hold up, Hannah. I gave you the number. You got the number. Zoom in, Hannah. You gotta ask. Hannah, you've been called. I've challenged you. And who was the other one who asked for the sandwich? I've challenged you. Come on, say hello. Put your sandwich money where your mouth is. I don't know what I'm saying.
Put your lunch money where your mouth is.
Now's your chance. Jake, how old? If you call in, you can ask Jake how old he is. I will next week. Jake, I'm a teacher still at work. Okay. Holly's a teacher.
Yeah.
All right. So Holly, remind us that about the sandwich. Holly's the sandwich. I'll never forget the sandwich. So Holly, you let us know when you do that. Hannah, last chance. Are you calling in or no? Jake, are you Scottish?
Come on, Hannah. You've got to do this. I said you would do it. You know?
Hannah.
I said you would do this.
All right, we're leaving Lewis in the lurch. Come on. Hannah, get your man. The invite's going to expire in a second. I'm not going to leave Nerd Report in the lurch. He's all bummed. Hannah. Holly already chickened out. Hannah's at work. Sure,
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure her students would love to hear her talk about us being in a sandwich with her. Wouldn't you think, Jake?
Yeah, I'm sure. Like, are they in secondary school? Are they like?
I'm just playing with you, Holly. It's all good.
They would like it. I don't know.
Sorry, I can't. I'm on a call. Oh, Hannah! Do you buy it? Do you buy she's on a call?
No, I think she's all flustered.
She's
I
a little
think
flustered.
Realized what's happened, and she's went, no, I can't do this anymore.
Oh, Hannah. All right, so we still love you, Hannah. But you had your shot. You had your shot to get the man. He's all blushing. It was happening. I was trying to be a Cupid for you, and oh well, it's all good. Next time. But yeah, when you want to come on that hot and heavy, you got to be ready to, boom. Oh, Holly's saying middle school. Oh, middle school boys, Holly, they'll love it. But yeah, don't get in trouble. All right, well there we go. You made time for important things. You make time for the important things. Oh, is that a knock? MM's like, damn, you're making. Do I sense jealousy? MM's, come on, the confidence. Be confident. I can't tell. Maybe I'm overreading it. She's just. One day I'll get Jake. I'll get my butt to Scotland. Ha ha ha. Says Hannah. All right. Everyone's competing.
Yeah, sure.
I just gotta say, MMs
come up. It's fine.
MMs and Yasmin are the ones who did step up and actually pay for you, Jake. Don't forget it. So don't let them down.
Oh yeah, true.
Hannah says she's got family she can stay with there. Damn, Hannah. Hannah and Jake. It sounds like you could just get a nice. Hannah, are you down for just hanging out like friends? Whatever happens. Hanging out for a weekend with Scotty. Hottie?
A weekend?
What do you think, Hannah? You gonna come on down?
I was like, a couple of hours on a pub, maybe. Andy's like, for a weekend. We're gonna have a weekend in the Highlands. Come enjoy time with Jake. Let's go hunting
See,
for the Loch Ness
I hope
monster.
People, you'll
let's
learn.
take part.
I'm very playful, especially with my friends. When I notice, I find like something that gets them a little bit blushy. Like Lewis, it's a Latinx. With Jake, it's all the girls who are on him. So I love to like do that. It's my Jake's. I found my button for Jake of just trying to get all these girls all over him because he gets all nervous. It's really cute because he's a good guy. No, but Jake makes his own things. So there you go. But Hannah's making plans. Yeah. So she was making plans. I wanted to get more specific. Well, where are we going, Hannah? Give me gin and anything as possible. Damn!
Oh, jeez, oh no,
Jake,
no.
whoa, stepping it up. Well, I think you got Hannah. You get on Telegram and drop him your Instagram and let Jake have you guys have a private conversation. Then none of our business. I'll shut up. It sounds like Jake, you got some potential thirsty fans out there. Just be respectful.
I didn't see a tweet from Hannah.
Jake,
I'm
look
just
at
saying.
me. Just be a gentleman. Be respectful. That's all I ask. You promise?
I promise.
Okay, good. That was too serious. That's too serious. All right. Anyways, anyone else having fun with this awkward banter? Well, that's what you get at the very end of a show because you guys are the serious fans who deserve all this amazingness. Jake does need an emoji. It's true. We'll get. Do we want you in a kilt or something? Is that what I should do?
Oh yeah, whatever. Just Photoshop me in anything you want.
A bagpipe. They're such small emojis. It's so hard to tell. But we love Jake. Jake, I love you. I'm supportive of you. Let me know what you need.
Thank you.
Well, you got some ladies here. Woo, damn. Hannah's ready. Dying, laughing, not going to lie. Hannah's like down to... Dude, Hannah's like, bring me down and bring me a bottle of gin. Whatever happens, happens. Whatever happens in Scotland stays in Scotland.
Right, okay.
I mean, damn,
I thought that was a Vegas thing.
I gotta say, Jake, come on. I gotta admire. Like that's she's putting it out there. That is some confidence.
She has. She's definitely put it out there.
I do appreciate the confidence, man. Allison's like, you need to do a dating show. Apparently, I guess so.
No, okay.
Yasmin's still in there. What's up, Yasmin? You did a meet. You got to meet. She's being. I like. She's not being as thirsty in the comments. She's like, yeah, I paid the most. I'm here still.
Yeah, she's being respectful.
Yeah.
Yasmin's very respectful. I like Yasmin.
Yeah. Pamela saying, remember that.
You know, Yasmin is a therapist. Hope she doesn't mind me telling people this. But Yasmin is a therapist, and she was telling me when we had our chat, and I just realised that normally you would pay to speak to a therapist, but the therapist paid to speak to me. Oh, how the turntables have turned.
That's amazing. You could have got a free session. You didn't even, I would be like, oh,
I did ask her if she was taking notes. I was like, you taking notes?
Hey, therapists are people too. They got to chill out. They got to relax that brain of theirs. It's a tough job. When I have to go through therapy, I'm always at the end of whenever I do therapy, I'm like, man, she's so good. I'm like, how does she keep that? Like all she can't keep it all day. There must be like, and I'm not going to ask like personal questions, but I'm always so fascinated, just like, because when I'm live, it's like the similar thing. Like you got to keep an energy, right? And then when it goes off, you're like, oh, all right, God. There's a little bit of like a sigh of relief. But like a good therapist, man, they're working hard. They have to listen better than anybody else. They got to pick apart and remember and go through all their training and like connect it to this disorder, whatever, blah, 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 blah. Like it's to the good therapists out there, bravo. So to Yasmin and everybody out there doing that work and helping people, bravo. It is a job. You know what I mean? So good on her for you gave her a break. That's awesome. You got to give her a fun mental entertainment break that well earned, and she did it for charity. So I got to say, that's amazing. Good job. Well, there you go. All right, we got to go support Jake. Jake is straight. He's not my type. Oh damn! There we go. Sorry.
Can't win them all. You can't win them all.
All right, there we go. Thank you, everybody. Hannah, Holly, we're just playing. Hopefully you're having fun. It seems like everyone's having fun. That was the goal, just having some fun. Now, guys, you want to have some more fun? Can we go on over to Lewis's channel over at the Nerd Report? Tell him you want a Lewis sandwich. I want a Lewis sandwich. That's enough. You don't have to explain it. There you go. I want a Lewis sandwich over on Nerd Report, my favorite. Are you going to go over, Jake?
Yeah, I'm going to go over.
I want a Lewis sandwich. Here we go.
He'll be so confused.
I love
He'll be
confusing
like,
him.
Yeah, sure.
Here we go. I want a Lewis sandwich. Wait, I can't. How you spell it? With an H?
Yeah, sure. That looks about right.
Oh yeah, there they all are. The sandwiches are coming in. Yeah, yum 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 yum. All right, we'll see you over there, guys. Thank you guys for watching today. Jake, I'll eat a Jake sandwich any day. What am I kidding? You know I love you. Thank you for being here.
No worries.
Thank you everybody for watching. Enjoy your nights. Bye.